Hello, once again. I
Hello.
am Dr. Gears as Dr. Gears presents The Dark World. Joining with us on this Easter Sunday, and if you are, I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. We appreciate you being here. I hope you're watching and recording, having fun.
Yeah,
Um,
Desk just messaged in chat that he hasn't slept for 36 hours right now.
Gee, got
Jeez.
him in. After this,
Dude.
stay in
After this, of course.
fall asleep at the computer like a modern person.
Yeah.
Jeez. Appreciate
Jesus
everyone
Christ.
checking in, sleep deprived as they may be. Good
Now
lord.
it is Easter, and it is also full 20. So
Full
it's
20?
So,
Welcome
if you
y'all
got
know what
'em.
you should do tonight. Y'all know what you should do.
Just
Tonight,
relax.
you know what you should already have done.
Yeah, right?
Get on the curve.
That was my wife works in the auto center at Walmart and knew it was Easter but didn't put the thing together and stuff until two different people came in for changes who were very, very relaxed. Just absolutely destroyed. It's like happy
420. It's
420. And
it's
like,
the weed number.
Hey, Lowly
I'm
Fack
happy.
and Clef NT, welcome, first timers.
hello. Welcome. Glad to have
Hello.
you all. Our little Easter eggs. Such it is. God.
Or
Only
Easter
Phantom
egg.
can call us that.
Oh, oh Lord. Um.
Yeah, you guys
calls
want my
me that,
Easter eggs to
but-
break.
Oh, jeez. Incidentally, I stole this shirt from my wife. I love it. Somebody needs to
Nice.
see it. It's Junji Ito.
We love Junji
Ran away.
Ito in this
Yes.
household.
You love it.
Yes.
I need to actually read it. Like, I've
What?
never
Oh
read
God.
it.
Oh my God! You need to go read
Oh
Junji
God.
Ito. Like,
You'll like
go.
it.
I'm so uncultured.
When we get into the city,
Hmm.
are there going to be people shaped holes in the wall?
I'm not saying no. I'm not saying no. It is really hard. Listen,
I mean, if there is, it's not like Sam's gonna have a hard time with
made
that,
for
let's
you.
be
That's
honest.
true. It's made for you. Comes back fine on the other side. But no, it's very hard to do references well and not just one for one take shit from things I like and put them into things. It is really hard. But no, you need to read Junji Ito. Everybody, if you're not doing it right now, go do it.
After the
Probably on
stream.
After the
yeah,
stream.
After the
Yeah.
stream.
After the
Later.
stream. I have hardcover Junji Ito collections. I don't know what that says about me.
Pay attention
many
to us
things.
first. This is actually
Yeah, I
the
know.
only time we actually exist. Outside of this, we're not real.
It just
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
Ohio. We just kind of shift in and out of reality every now
Yeah.
and
I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to find it. There was a post someone made where they statistically proved that Finland may not exist.
Oh god.
Using the power of statistics. I'm like,
Nice.
that's fucked up. Incidentally, I'm a little bit sad 4chan is apparently dead.
Yep.
Which, I mean, and you know, so
End
much of
of all
value
legacy.
was lost. So much of value was lost. I'm sure
Yeah.
shutting down the asylum will have no unintended consequences.
None.
Oh.
Yeah.
Keeping
Yeah.
all
So
Yeah.
long, and thanks for all the fish, 4chan.
It's not like they're gonna go everywhere else and fucking.
It's not like
Yeah.
keeping all the
Fuck it up.
schizophrenia in one place was at least a good idea.
Yeah.
People are not gonna be normal. People are not gonna be
Let's
normal.
Look
shut
what you
down
did. Whose
Internet
fault is
Australia,
that?
see
Who
what
did
happens.
that? Were they just like,
Um,
okay, yeah, we're just tired of keeping this up, or
Well, no. So
was it somebody's
so
campaign like 4chan must go?
How deep down the rabbit hole do you want to go? Because we can blame
Not
governments,
Not deep at all.
but what we know on the surface is someone was ass mad because their board didn't get treated nice, and basically found a loophole to get into the code.
That
they should
hadn't
get
been
it-
updated since like 2014, right?
Yeah, 2014.
Oh.
And
So it was from the inside that it was.
kinda,
Wow.
sort of. But I mean, this wasn't like it was a mod or someone who ran it. This was some random jagoff who knew some script and got in and Like, didn't just
There you
get
go.
in and shut down the site. I mean, got into everything.
Oh.
Like, the reason 4chan is down because if they open it up, everyone will just keep being doxxed. It's like no, the thing there's some bad. They got
Wow. Yeah.
So I had to spend a
Ah.
couple of days without my drip feed of schizophrenia. It's better now, but still.
Yeah. Let's see. I wonder how many of those folks are going to wind up on Reddit. How many of those folks are going to wind up on
How many of those people are already there?
the
Poor
STP
Tumblr.
Wiki? Yeah, Tumblr.
Oh no.
No, they're
Yeah.
already there. What are you talking about?
Here they
They're already
come.
there. That was a number. Last bit, I promise. I just need to mourn for a moment.
I want to know like the percentages though. Like what percentages
It's
are
pretty
you
high. Well, okay, so back when 4chan usually does something pretty good for April Fools, because why not?
Yeah.
And at one point they merged various boards, and at one point they merged the My Little Pony and the politically incorrect board, and they found out they were the same board. Like everyone was like, wait. It's just that Far Side cartoon of just a couple of wolves standing in sheep costumes going, is there any actual sheep here?
Spider-Man pointing at each other.
They found out they were the same board. Anyway,
Let me pay the bills real quick.
Yeah.
Libris Arcana is home of the dice subscription. The resin sets retail for up to $25, but every month you can get a brand new one-of-a-kind set for $15.99 with free shipping to the U.S. That's nearly $10 off retail, and your first set is only $12.99. Join the community of hardcore tabletop gamers who celebrate Dice Day with Libris Arcana every month. You can find the link in the channel's About tab. Visit librisarcana.com. The link is right over there. Other way, Knox. Other way.
Oh.
You're
And we'll
right.
try again to give away that set of Candy Stripe resin dice. If I find they're probably still in a treasure chest somewhere over here where my daughter
Somewhere
put all the
hidden.
things.
Education.
But yeah, they just if you're not a subscriber to the channel, subscribe to the channel, and when we take our break, you'll have an opportunity to win that really nice set of Candy Stripe
They're
handmade
really super nice.
resin dice.
And we very much appreciate Libris Arcana for
Yes.
supporting us and putting up with our shit.
Yes.
It is very much appreciated. Again, I mean, it's if you're blowing money anyway, get Math Rocks.
Get
like
Math
you
Rocks.
just get dice sent to you by virtue. Just give them, you're paying for dumber shit. Let me chat. You're paying for dumber shit. You're paying for dumber things.
Math rock.
Again.
It's both a cool and
Math rock.
more naughty hobby than geology.
Yeah, hey, get the dice. They're nice. If you
Okay.
sign up for stuff, tell them you came from us. Maybe we
Be
can
an
get very
actual
popular.
goblin.
Maybe we can get actually very popular. Get some nice gear affiliated filled dice. Do something with it. It'll be cool.
It would be cool.
You need
It'd be
more,
neat.
Mangle. You need more. Support the channel. Support the channel,
Do it,
goddammit.
please. Please. We need help. We need support.
Very aggressive.
Help us
Just
exist
more
outside of this
dice.
stream. We don't exist.
Roll dice.
Just door kicking people. The hell.
Do you have a moment to talk about our Lords and Saviors, Libris Arcana?
Yeah.
There we go.
Oh God.
Christ.
Oh, I
Love
don't
it.
want to work in a cameo to the actual game, but that's actually kind of funny. Fuck. Well, anyway, shit. I'm sorry. You're suffering for the fact that I look into things sometimes. I'll be watching some kind of like, horror short, or be reading something, be like, "Ooh, I should do that to my players. That'd be
Don't
awesome.
say that.
That'd be awesome.
No.
That'd be cool.
It'd be so awesome.
That'd be awesome."
Very awesome.
Look, it's
Yeah.
Ambrose Bierce. I bet nobody's read that. They wouldn't even see it coming. Who's afraid of trees? Why would you be afraid of willows?
Have you seen them? They're just fucking waiting
Oh,
for
yeah.
my ass.
Oh,
Oh,
Anyone read The Willows by Ambrose
Yes.
Bierce?
I
Ha
have
ha
not.
ha! I have tortured.
I'm already
no less than
squished
5
out by
cruise
Little River Islands to begin with.
He.
Honestly, I think trees have had it too good for too long.
Get out.
Those fuckers think they're so much better than
Get
us
out.
just standing there.
Talking
Oh.
to each other through mushroom phones.
Photosynthesis.
Rooting themselves to the ground. Not having to have legs.
And what's
Rational
with chlorophyll? Am I
eco-terrorism.
right?
It's
Yeah,
eco-terrorism, but
right?
not how you're thinking of. Just there in some kind of protest saying that you fuck the trees. Just kind of stop.
Wait, fuck the trees or fuck the trees?
No, that's
When you
Just
say
one sign
fuck.
saying that the happening was a documentary.
when
the
you say
Patreon
fuck, we say
campaign.
which though. Honestly,
Oh,
Welcome,
Such
Mommy
things?
Z.
oh.
Where are
Let's
we at in this?
recap.
Where are we
This
at in
is
this
game-
dungeon?
It's
I
got.
don't know anymore.
Oh yeah, we're playing a game.
Yeah, no, we are.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Oh yeah. Sam had a dream.
Had a dream of.
Sam
Had a
gave birth to a
dream.
puppy.
Well,
Yeah.
Oh
Okay.
god.
Like
okay.
you do on a Sunday.
can't-
Like,
Yeah.
let's be
This one
let's
does.
be real. That's technically what happened, right?
What?
Yeah.
You're oversimple.
Sam's a mother now.
I mean,
What?
am I wrong?
Sam is positively glowing.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I mean,
We
look,
gotta-
you
we
can
gotta
push
call
an entire
Draven and
being
ask-
out of your body,
No
no matter
one-
what hole it's from.
We gotta call
It's
Draven
birth,
and ask
right?
about maternity leave.
Yeah.
It's gonna be all those things that Draven just pretends he doesn't physically see. Just no.
Draven, I would like to introduce you to the child I gave birth to in the dungeon an hour and a half ago.
So we're heading this way. It's just
We've been heading this way.
blinders.
I want to know
Fear.
what our orc paramour is going to
Yeah.
say when Sam wakes up. I gave birth last
Oh,
night.
gosh.
I don't think it's yours, but who knows?
I wanted to see his reaction.
Oh God. You know you're in a campaign of particular import when you know to fear the long rest. But nevertheless,
Don't worry, Sam. It has happened to me too.
Fakey.
It won't go away.
Yeah, as you drag him into your lap.
Well, yeah, this is what he gets.
He won't go
He's
away. You just-
climbing me. He's climbing me over here, so this is his punishment.
Look at his face. He's just saying she's full of shit. Don't listen. She doesn't know what she's saying.
If he didn't want me to catch him, he would have
No.
left.
That is a simple soul organism.
He really
love him.
is. Look at this.
And it's mostly made of cheese.
Really.
Um,
Look at my big baby boy.
in any event, speaking of adorable squishy things, filial, no.
Oh, fuck.
No, you ain't getting out of it.
So just
Yes.
before we do this, is it
Yeah.
reasonable to, because Filial, after reading Caroline's journal and the thing, understands the importance of these dream catchers?
Yes.
I think he would have brought them.
Yeah, I think that's probably a reasonable, approximation. As well as, it might.
Caroline
It
also
seems
made
iffy, but why
Cal-
not?
Caroline also made Troll to like close all like the outside windows and all that, so like there's no moonlight coming in.
We're
Bitch, you're in a dungeon.
We're in a dungeon.
You're on the
underground.
We're underground.
Okay, in that case, cool. I didn't know I didn't know like
Yeah.
we'll be a little bit on the
We
ground,
were
just-
we
like,
were
top
lowered
windows.
we were lowered into a
Well, no,
thing.
it's fine. I get.
Oubliette, j'entends
I just-
oubliette.
I just love the idea of Caroline kind of like taking a moment as they're setting up camp, and just like, oh yeah, there's no window. It just
Yeah.
like just having an ambient check is, oh yeah, it's has to go through all the steps.
Tata reaches into
That's
her
literally
bag
what it
and
is.
hands her a tent that has windows.
There,
You can set it up. It's got 4 corners. It's got windows you can open and close.
something to close.
Yeah.
But yes, while Sam is
There, she has her windows. Inside of the cave.
having a personal moment in the night, it
Personal
as
moment.
it
As personal as giving birth in a cave surrounded by your closest compatriots can be. Personal.
I mean, Anyway.
undead half dragon and an orc who he wanted to make out with. Like,
It's
personal
just
is like heavy.
it's just a
In a world.
while this is occurring, Filial, it's
yeah, Filial's out. He's
Yeah,
he's seen it. He's
Oh,
had it. He's
cool.
done it. It's fine.
oh cool. But
Wake
there
him for
is-
his shift when it comes up. Like this is.
there is becoming kind of a connoisseur of bullshit dreams over time. Increasingly, since he pissed off, at least one elder god. You can kind of, you have those moments you kind of getting into sleep and going, oh, this is gonna suck. Like you come up with those dreams like, fuck. And there's degrees of suck. This isn't the worst. It's almost better when things make sense to a certain extent, as opposed to just being glared at by the sky. But it's an odd bit because whereas before memories have bubbled up as they're wont to do, this is jank because it has this feel of like it's a memory but not yours. Like it's something. It has more weight than the average dream. But this is not something you've seen and not something you've experienced, but it doesn't feel new. It feels more like a memory. Though, again, not anything you'd have any reason to know. And it's, sort of the ethereal GoPro of someone's POV. And it is a very dim room. Again, picking things up. There's elements of things here. Everything is what you can see is very, very stark. Because drow tend not to give a shit about light. They don't have to. It is an unnecessary portion. So everything is very, very stark, very, very geometric, as they are wont to do. And in the way of dreams where you sort of know things, or at least understand things, you're willing to bet this is a servant, or at least someone who isn't directly involved. And it is a rather severe, somewhat tall drow lady, just lighting into someone. And oddly, you can't see them. It's it's kind of, one of those things where you want to turn the camera angle. But just the way this is going, you can't see who's being yelled at. But this person is laying in to this other person. One of the major portions as things fall into focus of, what do you fucking mean they trained him? What are you talking about? Just going off on someone. To which this person responds that it's a death cult. You kind of assume things when you give them a baby. Fuck you want me to do? And the person on the other end of this, you're willing to bet, is someone pretty punchy, because this does not look like a lady to be denigrated. And they're pretty informal, not quite insulting, but definitely not paying due deference. Just laying into this person. Absolutely enraged. And it kind of moves. And you briefly can kind of see the figure as it moves through sort of the field of view. That is a human. Can't tell much about them. They're very covered up. But that is not a drow. In addition, it appears to be male. So, even worse. But as they're moving around this room, she's just laying into this person, calling him various very elegant drow curses for fuck up moron, useless, so on and so forth. To which this person seems relatively unconcerned. They're like at least willing to apologize, but that's about it. And this continues for a brief time. The lady then dismisses the gentleman and sends him off. To which she then barks to some of the gloom, presumably there's a servant there, to get Nemo. And again, the camera kind of moves, this servant, repositioning. And briefly, there's another drow lady, much younger than the first, though they do tend to age gracefully. And it's when she says, "Yes, mother," in a somewhat sniffy tone. She yell.
Audio.
Oh no! Oh
There you
no! She proceeds to yell at Nemo for her tone and tells her to, basically giving her pretty direct orders to go find what the hell happened with this stupid cult and what the hell is going on. And this younger drow proceeds to kind of take a bit of an offhand air and says, "Why do I have to clean up every byblow you lose track of?" To which her mother then smacks the shit out of her, sending her to the ground. Some rich drow curses, which do not translate well, but involve spiders in places you don't want them. Often.
Oh.
But dismissing her forth, sending her slinking away into the gloom once again. And there is an odd moment as this lady, this severe matriarch, quite honestly, turns and looks at whoever this servant is. And for a few beats, she sort of narrows her eye. There's something, like she seems suddenly interested or concerned. It's odd. It's very odd. And before anything can really happen, there's this terrible sound. It's like rending stone, cracking, thundering, just this rise, and it just shifts. And
Do I feel like I can interact with this scene?
no,
at
it
all?
feels very much like you're just kind of riding.
Okay.
It doesn't feel like you're in command. It's just like you couldn't even like turn your head, so to speak.
Okay.
It very much feels like you're just kind of witnessing.
Okay.
And however, that does change because there's a sudden shift and the scene literally breaks apart. I mean, shattering like a broken mirror. And there's a vague sense of motion, almost falling. And abruptly, you're in the broken hills, a great sea of rubble, which you've been in once before. It doesn't appear ruin is in attendance. However, there are other figures around now. Before it was just ruin, but there's other figures here and there. Many of them don't look human at all. But not too far in front of you, there is a relatively small figure, somewhat humanish. It's mostly bones. Probably human, maybe. From what you can see, it looks more or less. tending to a small fire that's burning various bits of cloth and wood. And it kind of turns and looks at you, almost as if it's surprised. Kind of has a little bit of a jerk. And now you feel much more present, more cognizant and participatory in these things. As if you sort of came out of a booth.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
a moment.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna walk over to Bony McBoneface. And standing there, is he sitting at the fire?
Yeah, he's kind of crouched down.
So, but he's looking surprised at me. Okay, so
Yeah,
I'm gonna standing there. I'm looking around. I'm looking at the other figures, and I'm looking down. I've been here before, but last time it was only me and Ruin.
Yeah,
Who
it
are
was
you
the
and these?
binding.
What's this? What is that?
Death, basically. This stuff.
This is all death.
Well, kinda. This is ruin. When empires die, and when buildings break, when species go extinct, the detritus shows up here. But even beyond that, it's... let me show you. He proceeds to fish around in the ground and holds up a little piece of metal. It almost looks kind of like tarnished copper. This is part of a crown. Long time ago, there was a kid would have grown up to be a real great king, but he got crushed by a horse. This was going to be his crown.
It's just a piece of a crown?
Yeah, just like a little tine from a crown, and he just kind of tosses it. Oh. Things that could have been, but weren't, but still died. It's fucked up. You're probably asleep, if I had to guess. There's
probably asleep. Who are you?
I don't know. I don't think I was ever actually alive. A lot of us just kind of form here. Spontaneous generation. It's what they thought flies used to do. We are unborn. We never were, or are, or ever will be. So we tend. Sort of maggots, I guess.
You tend to what? And I just kind of hold my arms out and gesture to everything.
What are you supposed to do? You can't just leave it sitting here.
Seems like it's everything that's already was ever going to be done with. It's already been done.
Oh, please.
Is there more to be done with it?
Oh, yeah. That's the thing. That's one of the few things Ruin holds to. The covenant of life and death. Life gives, death takes. But eventually, he's got to give it back. So all this detritus will get ground down, crumbled down to bits, and sent elsewhere. Done something. I'm not really sure. But it's work worth doing, I guess.
So Ruin's involved in the cycle.
Yeah. It's, we're pretty far out. This part touches, wherever you're from. But Ruin is closer to the center. He'll come out now and then through effigies, but, man, you don't want him here. Holy shit.
Oh, I've seen him. I don't know how close he was. He was big.
Oh, no, effigy. Yeah, the big,
yeah.
The big wrecked golem.
The big guy, yeah, with the
yeah.
In the face.
That's it.
Yeah,
that's effigies. That's effigies. It's made from this stuff. No, he's.
But that's not the Ruin that I don't want. That's
yeah. He's the end. It's whatever form that takes, whether it's fire or plague or a period at the end of a page or a sun burning out or whatever. He's the end. So one of them things. Death is a part of it. Don't get me wrong. I get it, but it's complicated.
Huh.
But if you fell in here, you're probably dreaming, and 9 times out of 10, when you come through here, it's one of a few things. It's either an accident that happens sometimes, but especially with you being freshly bonded, probably not. Either it's something Ruin wants you to see, or something you want to see and Ruin approves of. So, yeah. Problem
Well,
is
if
time.
there-
He doesn't really understand time.
If there's
So-
something to see, then where do I look? Either I want to see something I don't know about, or Ruin wants me to see something I don't know about. Where is there a broken mirror that I'm supposed to look into? What is where? What? How does it work? Water, what?
Well, it just kind of happens. I mean,
So to cross my eyes, what am I supposed to do? Say
Well,
some
there's-
words. Cut myself.
I mean, if you wanna, I'm not gonna tell you
Dance.
not
Dance the dance macabre.
to. That's something you can do, yeah. But if you want to know something and you want Ruin to tell you, bring it forward. Wreck shit. Death is just one part of it.
That may be why you brought me here. I just wrecked some shit.
Oh, good. That's good.
I'm about to
You know,
wreck
it's-
some more shit.
Yeah. It's entropy's nice. It's entropy's like the old stories your mama told you to help keep the dark back. Yeah, they're nice. It's nice to believe in entropy. it really isn't. After everything cools and dies and heat death, there's here, where we take all the pieces and all the dust and the screams and the lost dreams and the mouse bones, and we grind it all back into dust. And
There is something that I want to know then.
all right,
I do know why I'm here.
okay,
All of this, and again, gestures to all
Yeah.
of this. All of this is empires and lives and things and guilds and
stuff.
Ruin can wreck the stuff. And I know he can wreck more than that. That's what I want to know. I've seen him wreck the stuff.
Oh yeah.
How do you wreck this? That's what I want to know. How do you wreck this?
Ooh, you're a bad one. I'll tell you what. I'll level with you. Ruin doesn't keep 100% track of things. So I imagine he's got plans and schemes and all this kind of shit. Let me do something for you. All right, hang on. So he's just scrabble around. Comes up with just a little sliver of bone. Just no bigger than a toothpick. Here you go. Here. Hands it over to you, and it doesn't feel intrinsically different than any other sliver of bone. I know it doesn't look like much. But if you do something with someone's head where you're from, and you use that thing, it will suck for them really bad. It's going to take a little bit to kind of attune and do the thing and work right. But if you sort of hold it and do the spell and mess with someone's noggin, it'll be bad. It'll be really bad. They would prefer you didn't. So, baby steps. Baby steps. We're a little bit different here. First of all, we give the baby the gun. Then we show him how to use it. It's fun. So, yeah. Again, not sure why you're here, though, but we should probably get you shuffling along. You want to just stand just couple feet over there. Just
What's your name?
Does it matter? He proceeds to whack the ground, and it just opens below you. And you proceed to kind of have an abrupt kind of gasp awake, holding a little sliver of foam, size of a toothpick. Don't know where that shit's from. Incidentally, Tatter. Not cozy with sleeping. Had some dream issues from time to time. It has come up now and then. It's funky. You're in some place. It's rather grand. We have very high ceilings here. And it does have somewhat, kind of gothic, a little bit sinister, a little bit of black marble kind of vibe.
Nice.
It's very dark. And there's echoes. It sounds like something is going on. And it doesn't sound like a tea party. But it's never where you are. It's moving through, chambers and such. And occasionally there's hints. There's maybe a chair knocked over, or a spilled glass of wine, or a window that's been left open to whip rain out. There's never anyone here. And it's really odd. And in that way of dreams, like, you're not sure if you're really running or just kind of drifting through these rooms. And you're not sure if you're chasing the noise or the noise is chasing you. But it definitely doesn't sound good. It definitely sounds like someone is catching it from someone, possibly several someones. And finally, coming into one, there's something, finally, beyond just general furniture. There's a small table and a couple of chairs set up right in the middle of the room. And there is a figure. It's indistinct. Well, like he's out of focus. Kind of shifting. And you're not even sure it's necessarily a he. Just this kind of splotch in the vague shape of a person sitting in one of the chairs. And you can see it kind of make a broad gesture towards you in your dream self. And it says something. And it's just this distorted noise. But after that, in a much more comprehensible voice, "Come sit down. I'm sure you're confused."
Walk over and have a seat.
Hey, it's good to see you looking well.
I wish I could say the same.
Oh, I'm probably not distinct, am I?
No.
Do you remember anything?
Oh, I remember lots of things.
I mean, from now.
Now?
Yeah.
Now? Wait. Now? Like now where?
Where we are.
No, I don't know where I am right now.
You're in your home, or nature of a home. No. I was wondering. I was wondering why you went back. It just didn't make any sense. Wait. And this figure moves in a little bit. Are you distortion? Oh,
I'm sorry. Say that again?
And it's just this terrible distortion.
Are you redacted?
Oh,
Hmm.
oh shoot. Oh wow. So you're. Oh wow. Huh. Well, shit. You must not know anything that's going on.
Usually
Oh
not.
shoot. Oh hell.
You, could you maybe explain some?
You're not. You're not who I was expecting. Well, you you wouldn't be a magic user or anything, would you?
Oh, a little bit.
Okay.
Here and there, I dabble.
Oh shoot.
You know,
Oh man.
make pretty lights and
Yeah.
raise the dead. You know, stuff like that.
Oh boy. Yeah. Oh shit. Yeah, no. I'm sorry. Wrong number, so to speak.
Tatter's probably fourth wall, the
Yeah.
only one who would be able to make
Yeah,
catch that
thank
joke.
I yeah. Yeah, you might remember too much. Still too much left in there.
I thought we just established I don't remember anything.
And not yet. Especially using magic though, it's gonna click out.
Oh yeah,
Oh no!
there you go.
He's using magic and stuff can jostle stuff loose, and you might hit it. Yeah, no,
I have been using a lot more magic lately than I had been.
yeah. We
It's
need
nice to
that
put it
not
into
to-
practice.
Yeah, it is. But I mean, it's nothing personal. It's just you could really fuck shit up.
Can
Really
I now?
Yeah, we kind of need that not to happen. Once we shut that door, we need to make sure we keep it locked.
I don't know. It depends on what's on the other side. Maybe I want to open the door.
Oh, that's not your choice.
No?
No, you don't get to make that choice.
Who gets to make that choice?
Well, it's you or well, this doesn't. Distortion made that choice and gets to make that choice, not this. So, yeah, we're gonna have to resolve that. Son of a bitch.
I'm sorry to have inconvenienced you so.
No. I mean, honestly, you're not supposed to be alive, so
It's not the first time I've heard that.
yeah. So just fixing what ain't supposed to be there. That's all. Sorry about it.
No, don't be. It's been great.
Crumbles away around you. It's just, what the hell is going on? Fuck everyone.
God damn it.
Why do ethereal dream things just come to shit on me?
Tatter wakes up shaking her fist
Just
at me.
angry.
What the fuck?
Incandescently angry.
The least helpful shit happens to me when I'm asleep.
The fuck?
Nothing helpful. I don't
Tatter's
get
just like, fuck you in particular.
Yeah,
Whoever you are.
It's quiet. Everybody's asleep, lounging, and all I hear is, God fucking damn it!
Just popping up.
Oh God.
Poor Caroline, meanwhile.
Oh,
Yes.
no.
At the end of which to wake up to Tatter screaming obscenities into the night. So, normal Tuesday.
Yeah,
Normal
normal Sunday.
It's not even weird. It's not even weird.
No, it's Tatter again.
And it is drift, and it's kind of foggy. It's a foggy kind of something or other. And the vague suggestion of trees or structures or something around you. And Pain, the alleged dog.
Alleged.
Alleged dog. Kind of padding forward, and you've learned that Pain doesn't have a lot of patience. He'll pad forward and then kind of look and give you that come on. Kind of
So you're saying Pain's
There.
a husky?
a little bit. A little bit. There's a little bit of husky energy in there.
Mhm.
Just made of shadow and suffering. And kind of trotting with you. And there's no real sense of space or time or really anything. Just this ongoing trot with a shadow dog. And again, it doesn't make any sense because it's nothing you can put your finger on. It doesn't make any sense, but you know, this isn't your boy, but your boy has played with this thing, been involved with it in some capacity, and it, maybe it's just the way that dreams work, where you just kind of know things without knowing why. But it does have that resonance, that piece. And it's suddenly coming forward and Pain kind of finally stopping. And you're now aware that you're on sort of a path. It's maybe only about 10 feet wide. And to either side, there's a sense through the gloom and the fog of a massive drop. Just a deep, just like hole, just this deep nothing spot, deep drop off on either side. And it's occasional sounds. Might be voices, movement, different things sort of echoing from the depths. It's Pain kind of taking a look at you. And he just looks at you with those burning eyes. And he speaks, which is new, because you didn't know Pain could speak. And again, this is a dream. The Pain looks at Caroline for several moments. And, sort of in the way that the wolves in Princess Mononoke speak, where they kind of speak, but their mouths don't exactly match. It's Pain doing so, going, "Thank the gods you're stupid."
What the fuck, Pain?
Well, I was wondering whether or not you could speak.
If you were smarter, I'd be a lot bigger.
Oh, that's fucked up. Asshole.
Ugh.
You don't have to
Dogs are
like it.
jerks.
It is the truth.
Well, I wasn't exactly expecting those to be our false folds. Nice to meet you too.
Nice to meet you. You see this? He kind of points his snoot at sort of the implied abyss to either side of the path. You see it?
Caroline looks over.
Yeah. It's just a abyss. Like there's a sense of something moving, something down there. But nothing really distinct.
Looks like quite a fall, but
Yeah.
don't really know what about this in particular.
There's supposed to be something there. Heaven, hell, something. No, there's not.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. So they just fall in like a pit trap. It's fucked up.
I assume this is what happens when people die. They
Most
just
of
kind
them.
of fall.
Most of them. Some of them are still going. God's got kicked out or lost or they're hiding. So everybody else, too bad. So sad. Fucked up.
This is gonna sound selfish, but y'all played with my boy.
Yeah. Yeah, I did.
How's he doing?
Doesn't matter.
It matters the most.
Why do you think I exist?
Yeah.
It's not a name. It's not any worse than anybody else. If anything, you should be proud. At least you're special in that way. Picked for stuff. Sorry. Pain isn't gentle.
Yeah. Yeah, I figured. I was hoping I wasn't important. I really was.
Fair.
Well, importance means different things. Sometimes it's not what you are, it's what you do. A knife's just a knife until it carves a god's heart out.
Yeah.
So, was it always important? Did it just become important at the end? I don't know. Doesn't really matter. But, yeah. So at least you dipped in deep enough that we can make contact finally.
Well. So you probably know more about this than anyone I've talked to about so far, outside maybe death.
Yeah.
What can I expect going forward?
Well, Death's the boss. You're the Reaper. I'm a psychopomp.
Hmm.
You take them. I move them. Ideally, we dump them somewhere that isn't so bad. But because of the condensement of energies, it means that now, instead of having to, smoosh his power over everything, he can give you a real sharp bit.
Hmm.
So what you kill dies, which is pretty nifty.
What I
What to
kill
ex-
dies.
Yeah. What to expect? I don't know. How much do you want to do this? What's it worth? Yeah, you seeing your boy again, all that kind of shit. Don't worry about it. I'm sure it'll shake out. But I mean, killing things. It's not even vengeance, really. Because vengeance has some kind of noble ideals or bullshit behind it. Sometimes people do bad shit. And even when they're old and decrepit, they still did bad shit. And so someone needs to come and stick a knife in their eye. So that's what we'll do to someone. Anyone. Or everyone.
Well,
It's a thing. A hole in your chest will probably get a little bit worse.
so
It's
how worse? How worse?
how powerful do you want to be? Take your
That's the
life and replace it with death. The more you do, the more powerful you'll get.
Alright, let's say, let's just say I go all the way. What then?
No. Then you don't really need a body.
Oh.
Don't worry about it. You got plenty of time. What are they gonna do? Stop your heart?
No.
You already meet all the markers of technical, clinical death already.
Yeah.
What are they gonna
That's
do?
true.
Kill you? Just show up in the boss's office and he sends you back. No. Ain't no point. Yeah, I'm sure they got ideas and stuff. But I'll help you out. May as well. Technically, Death was wrong. You
Oh.
didn't exclusively make me. Only halfway.
Hmm. So, you'll half my pain?
Yeah,
What's the other half?
his.
Ah, I see.
Yeah. Yeah. Did you ever question that at all?
I honestly didn't think. To be fair, this is all new to me.
No, I mean how and why he died. Why then?
Why death died?
No, your son, you dink.
Oh. Well, no. I kind of just thought he just succumbed, melted.
Yeah. That's not consistent, though, is it?
Is it?
Rain does different stuff in different places. Even to different people at the same time.
Yeah, that is true.
Sorry, I can see I'm confusing you. Don't worry
No,
about
no.
it. It'll
It's
make
more-
more sense as we move forward.
It's more I thought he was just unlucky.
No one, not even you, are that unlucky. No. We'll kill some shit, get the feed bin full, then hopefully Death figures things out.
Alright.
Butcher some stuff, bite some ghosts.
Hmm.
They'll have some fun.
I have a question, right?
Okay.
I imagine when we getting out of here, we are about to just destroy this whole building. How flexible? How many will that kill? And would that apply for the method that will?
Oh. With how it seems like it's shaking out, it'll be fine. Just, one of those things. Pain brings change. We'll get them. Just keep whacking shit and keep the rest of those jokers alive if you can. Be a lot harder without help.
Oh yeah. Besides, I gotta do it anyway.
Yeah.
One, I kind of like him. Two, Paul my oath. So.
Oh yeah. That. Oh. This is going to be interesting. Proceeds to vault into the abyss without a second look.
Like you do.
Mist kind of
Like
rolling
my husband.
forward as you hear Tatter shouting, "You fucking asshole!" Which seems to just dovetail. Not that you'd say that, but someone else did, so it's not your fault. Called me stupid in a dream? How dare you? Fucker.
Your false fucking words to me. You little shit.
You little bastard!
You
Gonna
could say
bite
pain
your
is a
ear
real
later.
bitch.
Bite your ear later, you bastard. Fucker.
So silly.
Bring him to you. But you do recover from your long rest in varying states of don't sleep in a fucking dungeon.
Various states of come the fuck on
Yeah,
now.
no.
Ah,
Even
why?
Caroline was like, "Oh, you guys sure?"
There's sort of a rally up. You all get up relatively at the same time, and those who don't get woken up by Tatter. Or the sounds.
And now
of
everybody might be awake.
In distress, trying to.
Frag him.
I don't want tea. Just angry.
I don't want that tea. I want the other tea. Yes, that one. Make that one. We'll all have some.
Oh God.
Situations occurring. Unfortunately, because of this situation, Kino, the meat puppy, decides to take a look around. So, as life is going forward and people are getting around, something pokes out from Sam's chest like a cat looking out from a sweater, but it's made of meat.
Fuck is that,
Sweater and
Sam?
the cat.
Oh, right.
Excuse me?
Yeah, Sam just sort of is like petting Kino's
Hey,
head.
Some
as
fucking
it
cave
popped out.
creature that you fucking found, or
Tatter goes,
Did
baby!
did y'all
Kino just
also
looks
get
at
that?
Tatter and just gives like a happy little panting.
Baby!
You
See,
see,
y'all also got a dog.
you see
Oh,
fucking
look.
Josh
Well.
trying to eat a piece of egg and just misses his nose.
It's a baby!
No.
Yes, I'm sure you two will get along. You seem to share a singular brain cell. I just want to say that, like, like, personality-wise, he doesn't have any eyes, but I will say if he did, they would blink individually one
Yeah,
at
they
a
just-
time. He is the derpiest little dog.
Just slowly, if he tries to stare, they just slowly start to drink.
Yeah.
Just
You can't
It's-
tell because he doesn't have eyes, but he
No,
gives off
but-
that vibe.
the spirit is there.
But if he had eyes, they might be crossed more
A little
often than
bit.
not.
It's just
Yeah,
it's
Probably.
proceeds to sort of
He-
hop out, kind of trotting around, looking at things.
Baby, where did you
He's very bristly.
where did you find where did he come
Are there
where did
more?
he come from?
You could say the magic was within me all along. We'll just
Sam.
describe it as that for now.
Oh, the miracle of birth, you say?
It's
That's one way to put it.
Oozgosh
Sam.
kind of
Are you
leans
a
over,
mother?
just kind of. He's trying to be subtle, but against a dungeon, it's pretty quiet.
Filial, do you have
Sam.
anything you'd like to add to this conversation? Mr. Known to be Sam's in public husband?
Sam, listen. It's the first. I mean, I know you got stuff going on, but I didn't think I was fucking around with the baby hole.
No,
What?
I didn't think. Like that's not what's going on, man.
Did you call
yeah, darling, I think you've seen enough of what was going on down there that you can know that I'm not exactly the most
Yeah, but
natural.
So,
Oh,
shall I officiate the wedding?
Breakfast is wrong. The hand.
I'll officiate the win.
That was too much for it. That was the.
That was too much.
That was when it was too much. Of all the damn things, that's what broke her. I think that was the baby hole. Like,
Oh my god.
get him chilled out. It's a process.
Oh my god.
Hey, getting breakfast around, getting around. Life is weird. Life is strange. Oh,
Filial's gonna identify.
The puppy.
there's so many
Golden
ways
boy.
that sentence could end, and few of them are good.
Identify the baby hole.
Takes about 9 months, but yeah, I mean you can.
The toothpick.
Oh,
Tooth-
okay.
Yeah.
Mm.
That is interesting. She's not going to stop snickering. This is
I know. I
That's-
can mute
Muting
her.
me. It keeps muting me.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That's what broke her.
God.
Attempting to identify the toothpick. It's like it's not there. It's not even that it doesn't read anything. It's just like you can see it, you can touch it. It's definitely made of bone, but it just doesn't register. It's just like trying to cast the spell into the air. It doesn't do anything. The fuck.
Shut the fuck up, Mangle.
What?
Mangle in
Oh, no!
chat, so Gears can't see that, so doesn't know
Oh,
what you're
no!
talking about.
Oh.
No.
Commenter in chat, Mangle says, in all caps, if he wants to ID a toothpick, look down.
Oh!
Oh.
Gears is the only one who had no context for that.
I didn't even.
Got his ass.
Oh my god.
No,
I
can
didn't even read.
Can he attune to it?
It
Attuned to this day.
Oh god.
What?
it does. Again, it's weird. Like the normal magical stuff doesn't seem to work, but it does have a feel to it. It does seem like when you touch the end of a battery. It's like, I should probably stop doing that. It has that kind of feel. It definitely feels
Got a little zip zap.
there's a little something going on. But the random Skelly said, use it with mind powers. So apparently that's a thing. It.
Generic magic action.
I've fucking.
Okay.
Fucking.
Use it with mind powers.
I guess. And you're functionally getting, divine casting direction from an undead crackhead, but still. We're going with what we got.
Yeah. Seem to recall he said something about attunement, so
Yeah. It.
was just
After-
wondering.
Have to see. Situation. I didn't think that was the baby hole.
During breakfast, Sam was just like, it's just
He's gonna
holding.
mute me again.
It's just holding Kino in their lab, just like
Yeah.
feeding it little bits of food.
Yeah. You can throw
And
it
I
at
should
him and he'll
try
get it
because-
sometimes.
Yeah.
Tatter's
And I
pulling
should
all
describe
sorts of
because-
food out of her bag for Sam to go through for the puppy. All sorts of fucking sandwiches, apples, leg meat for Squamalich, all sorts
Somewhere
of things
Squamlish
coming out of the
feels
bag
maybe
for
like
the
it,
puppy.
why.
And I should probably. I did it last episode, but because everyone decided to fucking bail at the last minute, nobody really knows what the fuck is going on. In regards to, like Sam having a puppy baby. So I need to give a physical description real quick of what.
Yes.
They can go back and watch the
Go watch
YouTube
the
video.
other videos.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's right.
Or they
Even
can
more
watch it
reason
on
to do
Twitch.
so.
It's still
If you
up.
want to-
Okay,
Yeah,
fine.
that's,
another
that's
week.
true.
yeah,
Go
it's
do
still
it.
Yeah.
up.
All right, fine. Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
What's up?
But
Go back and watch it.
yeah, but
You'll learn what's going on and give us views.
There it is.
yeah, but
There
I
you
will
go.
say, like, Kino is like the size like of a newborn puppy. So he's
Yeah,
like
he's little.
very small, and it's just like in Sam's lab, just like
Yeah, bristling.
just there, just
He nibbles his
vibing.
bristles from time to time.
Yeah, the little tendrils on his back just
Yeah.
like wiggling like little tails.
Wiggly, 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 wiggly,
Like a little rat tail. Just
So
grasping.
Sam, should I be treating this like a newborn baby or a puppy?
Yes.
I am not entirely sure.
Kino
This fight
proceeds
was
to give Caroline the side eye. Side of
Side
face.
eye.
And side eye.
And
And
again,
again,
looking for preschools.
proceeds to leap into Sam. And you've learned that Kino can go in and out of Sam's body like he's made out of water. Like they're just whoop, and it's a thing that apparently happens. Which he does when either he needs to nap or he doesn't want pets. Which does occasionally happen. Not
Well,
often.
I don't know. Sometimes.
Oh, see,
Rare.
Caroline, look what you've done. You've made him go back in.
It's just a snoot. I'll move back in.
Sam just holds up another treat up to their chest.
Ooh, yeah. Have to draw him back up. Lure him back up.
So he understands what preschool is then.
Look, I am not sure what the fuck is going on right now. Okay, last night was bizarre. I mean, at first it was pretty good and just gives like Uzgat like a little side eye at that comment, but then it just got weird afterwards. And Sam tries their best to explain the fucking dream that they had about like just meeting this like faceless, featureless thing that just kind of described Sam as like part of it in a sense, I guess. Sam's not really even sure, but and then it's described like, yeah, and suddenly, you know, this little guy just came out.
And poof, baby.
Yes.
Meanwhile, in the back, it's Uzgash kind of moving over by Filial and just kind of giving him a vague tap. And he's got a bottle of liquor.
Oh God.
Just
This poor guy.
Just.
Oh,
just
we filled up mead. Didn't we get the barrels of what was it?
Yeah, no, he's moving those. Yeah, he's moving those with you. Getting a
rolls a
little,
barrel
just
over to Filial.
sending that
Nice.
over.
No, who's gosh knows what's up.
Yeah, no, it's just yeah. No.
Those are barrels. Those are
Fuck with
barrels of
Gosh.
mead. This is
Those
liquor.
are working barrels.
Yeah.
Yeah. And just to fuck with Uzgash a bit, Sam just looks at their chest and is like, "Sweetheart, come say hi to Daddy."
Oh God.
It poke.
Oh God. This
That'll
poor
take care of
fucking
the
guy.
waking shakes. Okay.
Man, my ma's gonna fucking kill me. It's-
Look, don't worry, darling. I'm only messing with you. I'm 80% sure that you're not responsible for this.
That's
80's
better
a
than my
good-
average.
80s
That's
is good.
fine.
Yeah.
80's good. I'll
80's
take
great.
it.
Yeah. 80's pretty nice.
You rally up. Striking camp again.
Seem like the kind of guy that's already got puppies around. Who's gosh.
How did I know? Oh. No.
Well, I mean, if last night was any demonstration, I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah. Orcish blushing. Just getting to work. Getting to work. I gotta get this shit around here. I just gotta get
Orcish
doing
blushing.
some stuff and get moving. Getting on. This poor bastard. This poor son of a bitch. Rallying up. Doing what you can with what you got. You are able to more or less get around. It's a weird morning. It's a weird morning. Presumably morning. It's a weird after sleep. But regardless. Ooh, I don't need that. Sorry, trying to get things around and stuff, and I open up the map and it's like stuff from other session. It's like, what the oh, never mind.
Who did? Oh, I did.
Yeah. What the fuck is oh yeah.
Ooh,
Every
I-
time.
Mhm.
Every fucking time. But you get around. And again, for those who do not remember, because I have the map in front of me and you don't, you have the wrecked portion that the ogre through.
Oh
We got a
yeah.
door.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
I
yeah.
just remembered.
Yeah.
Before we do anything,
Yes.
I'd like to cast aid.
Okay.
I'd like to give that to myself, Sam, and
Oh, remember, I don't need. So it was the 3.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I would just say
Uh,
that the last time this happened, Filio got his health bar broken in half.
Yeah,
So it might.
yeah.
I'm just.
he'll be fine.
He'll be
I'll be
You
fine.
sure?
He's
He'll be
tough.
fine.
He's tough. He'll be fine.
I'll be fine.
He's
I,
not
I,
tough.
I actually
He'll walk
figured.
tough.
I actually figured something out, and
Pour
I
some
need to
Robitussin on
sidebar
it.
with DM on the break about it.
I could give it. I could give.
You know how I
could,
could never land an Eldritch Blast for like the first 5 sessions.
Yes.
Yeah, I actually figured something out, and I need to talk to you about it.
I'm willing to bet I know where this is going, and that's
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
Oh,
Anyway.
no.
Yeah, you're right.
I could give it to Sam's new husband or future husband.
Man, he's hanging out the back.
Gotta make an honest woman out of her.
Fuck that.
Yeah.
Fuck that guy.
Yeah, nah, fuck him.
Yeah. No.
Fuck this
If
expendable
anyone's gonna do
tooth
the
sharpening
fucking, it's me for that
motherfucker.
guy.
Oh my god.
Fuck
anyway,
it.
you
Doesn't
aid
matter.
extending your aura. Again, supposed to be a paladin, supposed to be glorious gilded stuff. There's a lot of like bell tolling and crow noises when she does these abilities. It's but it's a problem.
I do want to
Um,
admit it. I do want to point out.
Hmm.
This is not temporary HP. This is
Yeah.
raising the cap by 5.
Yes, indeed.
Hmm.
My goodness.
Mm-hmm.
So you get your stuff. So really, just a couple ways to go. Technically, over the rubble, there's another way out. But both directions kind of go south. So it's up to y'all. How you want to go?
South.
Yeah, I mean, you can either you go south through the room that you're in, or you can go south through the, past the rubble of the ogre making a door.
The ogre we trounced.
And it coin flippy.
Yeah.
I can do that.
Do you want me to summon something to run down a hallway or do anything?
I mean, if we need to summon something, might as well.
You got
Kino just
Hoggle.
Yeah, sure.
You got Hoggle.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
I rolled a
Better
3
will.
and I rolled a 3 and I just decided that was like that meant the bubble. If you want to go by that.
Well, we'll
Tata
see.
will summon familiar for
Yes.
rat and send him off in south.
On your side of the
Tell me what
rubble
this-
or the far side of the rubble?
I don't know. That's too much for me. Someone
That's
pick.
too much.
Yeah.
Receipts the dirt.
Too many decisions. We're too
Just-
autistic for this shit.
Send him through the rubble. We're going through
Alright.
the rubble.
Through
Yeah,
the
might as well.
Yeah, coin
Through
toss.
the rubble.
Again, he's a rat. He gets through pretty quickly.
Yeah.
Coin toss.
Follows a short hall down, and there's a door. It's shut. He proceeds to rat at it. Anyone who's had a rat, you know the exact noise and motions that he's making right now. It's pathetic and adorable.
Oh no.
It's a pretty solid wooden door, and he kind of nibbles at it a bit, but you can tell he's got.
Yeah.
And he kind of tries to squish, and that's not squishing.
No squish
And-
door.
He proceeds to just is a plaintive rat at the door. He's trying.
Disgruntled rat noises.
Yeah, very much.
I have thumbs.
Yeah,
Rat noises. Yeah.
Hmm.
All right, so I call him back. I let them know there's a door down there,
Scamper.
but we can't get through it. It's summon something else to open it. But what do you guys want to do? You want to send him the other way, see what he sees too while we're at it?
Well,
Just
I
because
mean,
we're
if
right
we
here
need-
anyway?
I mean, if we just need something to open the door, then
Well, yeah.
I know something
No.
that has.
He keeps poking his head out.
Sam's just like, do you want to go have a
I
little
wanna-
adventure, my darling?
He's derp. He wiggles so hard he just kind of falls out. And let's go do the thing. I'll do a thing.
Yeah. Sam's then just like, basically he's just like, okay, darling, go through there, find the door, and open it, okay?
So you tell him this. Kino's very excited. Doesn't know what you want from him.
How big is Kino?
He's the size of a newborn puppy.
Yeah, but what kind of puppy?
A loaf of bread.
Because there's a newborn Chihuahua versus a newborn
Yeah.
fucking Husky.
He's
so...
got a little
like-
bit of meat on.
But still.
Yeah, I'll say like the size of like a loaf of bread.
Yeah, loaf of bread.
That is
So,
not the size of a newborn puppy. What fucking puppies are you looking at?
I
That's
don't know.
humongous.
So that's
Humongous.
like an so
That's
that's like an
huge.
adult.
Have you
Anyway.
ever had a puppy?
Yes.
Anyway,
That's
What
like
size
an
it
of
old
a
doesn't
toddler?
matter.
What?
We're moving on.
All right, this is why I was confused. I'm
It's like when someone's
with
telling a
newborn-
story. I don't give
newborn-
a shit what the fuck their name is. Tell them what they did.
the
I
newborn
don't give a
puppies
shit.
are very, they can be
Anyway.
pretty little. That's all.
Take
Yeah,
your autism,
yeah.
put it under your butt, and sit down.
How am I supposed to follow along with the story if I don't know the size of the puppy? If it's this big and he's trying to open up that
I'm
door.
Immersion
so
broke.
sorry, Cassie. I'm sorry I didn't research different dog breeds for the size of their newborn.
No, but
Anyway.
you're saying the size of loaf of
No.
bread. Okay.
Listen, the boom closet is so integral to the story.
Terrence,
Through the breach.
hard.
Through the breach.
Whatever, I don't fucking
Through the
care.
breach.
No,
Through the
he's
breach.
going. He's going. It takes a couple tries. He's very excited that you're excited,
Mm.
and he kind of takes about a minute. And eventually gets going. Skitter, and Sam has a moment where didn't really think this through.
Hmm.
Suddenly, it's like, wait, how? Never really dealt with a familiar before. Not even sure this is technically familiar. How does this work? And apparently, you can camera along with Kino, even potentially direct when he listens and doesn't get distracted. The issue of this is when you join with Kino, manage to get that connection going. He has found a stain, and just
No, darling, no, sweetie, no, don't. Let's focus, sweetie. Okay.
he tries to look behind himself so hard he just falls back. Just
Oh,
yeah.
darling, no. Okay, let's get up. Okay, you see door in front of you, right ahead.
He goes trotting. This is because one of the problems is, again, Sam's still learning how to do this. So you're seeing Sam with their eyes closed, kind of doing this, Just directing.
Oh my god.
This is the strangest thing I've ever done. The manager came up to the door, and he takes a little bit, kind of fiddling with it. And eventually he's able to kind of knock at it, and he's able to push it. And it does rock a little bit. And he's like, yay. And doesn't really need much more direction than that. Oh, look, it does something. So he pushes on it, and the door kind of rocks, and finally he gets it to push open. And he pushes it open, and then gets pinned to the floor. it's very abrupt. There's sort of a little bit of a shock. Kind of phantom limb pain for a second. Of what the fuck? Which does not help with your connection. So briefly, you're aware that something has pinned Kino to the floor, and briefly lost connection. Also, whatever it is didn't feel great. It was not a fun experience. And it's like, what the hell? Rather abrupt. What happened?
Sam's maternal instincts kicking in. No, my baby.
Just things develop. It's so you try to reestablish contact or just go hurtling down a hole. It's
Sam's probably not thinking right. They were probably just thinking like, oh, I could probably just, have it go. Like Sam didn't really think much of Kino.
Oh, he wasn't thinking it.
But then it's like, now this happened, and then Sam was like, no, my baby. And I think it's like Sam's like trying to like go through to like get to Kino.
Yeah, like quickly pushing through sort of the gap, and it's like, well, I guess we're going this way now. Fuck. It's not a very long haul, and you head, and so couple things. Kino has been stabbed. It's a big metal rod has come through part of the door and just stabbed through him. Which is bad. That doesn't look good at all. Kino is reacting to it. You ever have a dog get partially trapped under a couch and they're just like, well, this is my life now? Like, they're completely fine. They just kind of gotten stuck under like a pillow or something. It's like, oh no. He's just like pierced by this metal rod, and he's just like, what's up?
So he doesn't seem to be in any
inconvenience in any way. Just hi. Just
how is the rod like connected to something, or did
it appears to come out of some sort of mechanism in the door frame. It apparently was trapped. And stabbed. If that had been a person, that would have gone, through pretty bad. But with Kino, it just kind of stabbed him. It's you come down and there's Kino stabbed like a cocktail olive, and doesn't high. Like his legs are still kind of moving and stuff. He's just high.
I think Sam immediately just like has that like mother's reaction of just like not thinking, just like fucking like adrenaline's kind of like going on, trying to like lift the thing off of her child.
Try to get that pole off him and stuff.
Caroline helps.
Yes. And it's as you're trying to crank this thing off. Again, they're really focused, so unfortunately, it's just really Tatter and Filial that are favored with this little slice of heaven. So Kino realizes that something's going on. It does trickle through. And you're not sure if he's trying to help, or if he just wants to participate, or he's just stupid. But he proceeds to move forward. Now, I'm going to make an analogy, and you're not going to like it. You ever squeeze chicken breast through your fingers till it turns into bits? Just squeeze it really hard.
Oh,
That's
God.
sort of what Kino does. He just kind of neat things happen as he just kind of gooshes and oozes off the pole and kind of rematerializes. It's like Yellow Devil from Mega Man, but made of meat and eldritch horror. It's really bad. And just sorry about that enough. That's gonna stick. But he just kind of gooshes over, and he's kind of trotting around, he'll try and help because he's trying to participate. And it's just, you become aware that the thing you're trying to save is trying to get your attention. Just hello.
Sam immediately realizes and just kind of like,
Do a baby.
like not even like reacting to thinking, just like takes Kino up in their arms, and it's just like coddling and just doing like all the like
Don't scare me like
crazy worried mother shit.
Don't scare me like that. I love you, son. What the fuck is going on? Door's clear. By the bot. By the bot.
All right. Well, let's...
I don't know if you want
I'm
to take
so
a break or not. Want to keep going for a little bit, or
You want to see what's on the other side of the door? And
yeah, let's see what's on the other side of the door.
Yeah, we can see what's on the other side of the door first.
See what's on the other side. Break
I do
on
have
through.
one quick question.
Yes. What's up?
Sam, can you do that?
I haven't like gone out to fucking try that.
Yeah. It's a one-time thing. Shit.
I don't know. I'm just just wanted to know.
Oh my.
Look, I can do a lot of things with my body. I'm not entirely sure I can do that much.
Just in the background, who's got it?
Yeah, see, who knows?
Same.
Oh, Sam can? Okay.
It's see some shit. It's rolling with it.
Nice.
Remarkably adaptive person. You're able to get into the room, and it's relatively good size. There's some stuff about it. Again, it looks a bit like a storeroom. We have storage stuff in varying states of disrepair. But there also doesn't appear to be any way out of here, which is a bit of a downer.
But this is where the ogre came from.
Well, the ogre came through the wall. This would be a different direction, but still, Uzgash was telling you need to go south, and this is one of the southy directions, and it's like, what the fuck? Like, there should be...
I thought we went through the wall.
You did go through. Well, you came back through because Sam sent Kino through to go down and check the door.
Oh.
So, we have a situation. But no, this is... I mean, looks like a dead end. I mean, there's some junk around. You could toss it if you want, but... I mean... Seems to dead end. I mean, it's a decent sized room, but what would you like to do?
If I ain't much in here, I'll suppose move on.
Kino just kind of quietly trotting around eating dust bunnies.
Do you want to check and see what's in the room?
Gonna do a quick search.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's take a look around. Give me your perception.
Let's do it.
Yeah, let's see here.
Do you perceive?
Got 14.
15.
All right. Eight. That is not ideal. Start looking around. Are able to find a couple of things. Let me see what we got. Oh wait, no, that's right. Let me see what you found as you toss the area. But in addition to some of the bits around, old reliable. One of the, and all the shelves are kind of rickety. And amusingly, it is one of the shelves that isn't rickety, kind of puts your interest up because it seems to be in slightly better shape than the rest. But before that, your investigation of the room results in Um, 10 electrum pieces. Fun. Some strips of leather. Doesn't appear to be especially fancy, but, you know, kind of long bookmark sized. A ball of twine, and an onion that is somehow still good. Like it's not even sprouting. It's just like an onion.
Huh.
This isn't me. This is the generator. I don't.
Just an onion.
Is it onion? I don't know, man.
What kind of onion?
I don't know. I don't claim a sweet onion. It's good.
Okay.
It's
Sam just takes the onion and just
Yeah.
gives it to Kino.
nice. That you can't chew. Oh, there it goes. That's like one of those egg-eating snakes. Oh, just he's happy. Just kind of pushes his face onto it.
Oh, God.
But some finagling shit. Dig that image out of your head. But kind of fiddling with it a little bit. This rack pivots, and there is a door behind it. Use your preferred RPG discovery sound, as you wish. But yeah, sure enough, found a secret door.
Is it locked?
Is it?
Let me check the nature of the secret door because I didn't have it up because I'm stupid.
Also, we should probably like look for magic.
Considering
and all
what just happened, it
Yeah.
might be. Not gonna tell you how to live, but yeah, a quick investigation. Let's go ahead and roll perception. Unless you're gonna do magic shit, in which case do that.
I mean, I will probably do magic shit, but only if it's locked.
There you go.
I'll roll perception too.
that. I got a 9 on perception, and also I'm just gonna go ahead and virtual cast detect magic.
I also rolled an 18 on perception.
Holy cats! There you go. A quick check shows that the door is non-magical. Does
Okay.
not appear to be trapped, either magical or mundane, and does not appear to be locked. You can hear a little bit of noise. There does appear to be, at least from what you're hearing, something going on. You're pretty sure it's not an empty room on the other side.
Sam wants to try to I don't know, try to go ear against the door, try to see if they can make out anything before trying to barge in.
Yeah, hey, we'll kind of go up and you catch a little bit. It's kind of listening carefully. Again, don't have perceived languages up, so it's something. It's a language you don't speak, but you have heard it before. Pretty sure Goblin or something in that nature. They're being quiet, but definitely some kind of goblinish something.
I'll do comprehend languages.
You say I don't know what the fuck they're saying, and then
Yeah.
Any of y'all got a knife?
as an amusing as an amusing
Paul got
side
a knife.
effect, comprehend languages. You start understanding Goblin, and it goes, "Happy to assist you, my lady," and interpreting zombie groan.
Someone said that they had a knife, I think.
Yes,
I have
We all do.
everyone's just armed.
Okay,
Fair
except
enough.
me. Okay,
Several
cool.
knives are handed out.
Yeah,
to
just
Caroline all at the
Like when
same
you asked
time.
for a lighter, and it was just like, "Yo."
I get one that's reflective, and I slide the blade underneath the door.
Able to finagle. It's a relatively thick door. This was a good idea when you thought of it.
How much?
You're not. It doesn't really even like. It's not. Listening at the door, you can hear goblins shushing each other. Someone shouting, "Get in position! Quit moving! Stop it, you dumbass! Get in position! Get in position!" Trying to arrange things. Trying to get things sorted, but as of yet, not accomplishing. But they don't. It sounds odd. Now, you wouldn't say you're necessarily 100% aware of the sounds of an ambush, but this doesn't sound like it. Goblins tend not to be the most friendly of creatures in the entire world, but it sounds weird. So,
Okay, I have a plan.
Okay, let's hear your plan.
What if I told Invisible when started swinging, they'll all focused on me and not on the door,
Please don't.
and then
You're invisible.
y'all.
You have to open the door. You think they're not going to notice
Invisible.
the door opening?
Well, yeah, but they'll be focused on the door and they won't see me.
Well, they'll see us.
Well,
We're in the others. All right.
you would like stand aside out of view.
Darling, look, darling, you're trying to come up with a good plan, and I appreciate you for that, but I'm sorry, it's not one that's very well thought through.
Somewhere
I
in
just
the
want to give you
gloom,
that criticism
pain
right
is just
now.
hanging his head. But no, there's definitely something going on. You can't really see what's on the other side with the knife trick.
How much space is there on any given side of the door? Is there enough room for a rat to look underneath? I can summon something smaller? Summon a spider?
Quick check. This might be a job for a spider.
Okay.
This might be a job for a spider. So summon Sir Didymus.
Yeah.
And
Rat goes poof.
we have a
spider goes pop.
system, and we're sticking with it.
I see what you did there.
Ah! We have a
Rat
system.
goes poof. Spider goes pop.
Send Sir Didymus below. And it is, he's a spider. Spider can.
He's Spideys. He does spider.
Does
things.
whatever a spider can.
Yeah.
He gets
Goes under doors.
gets down under. That's a lot of goblins. That is a lot of goblins.
Climbs up the wall a little bit. Spider climbs his way for a better view.
Because who the fuck looks for a spider, especially in a
True.
dungeon?
In a
It's all
dungeon.
over
God.
dust. It's just they exist. That is a lot of goblins. That being said, there is one goblin. That's happening. They have taken several pieces of wood and strapped them to their feet so that they are a solid 8 inches taller than any other goblin here. They have also put on a relatively tall
There's a
hat.
goblin on with lifts.
They also put on a pretty tall hat. And
I
they
love
are
it.
swinging a fucking stick, getting these jagoffs into formation.
Love it.
They are teeing
Oh
up
my
because they must have
God.
heard you do something at the door. But they're getting ready. And they'll fuck you up.
We're very scared.
You're trying not to giggle because
Yeah.
you're relatively close to the door and they'll probably hear you, but also.
Tatter's
That's-
snickering as quietly as possible as she tries to explain what she's seeing. His lips. He's like, it's just a big stick.
It's.
They know we're coming, but this is
You want me to just handle it?
I think Sam can suck him into the squid porn thing that he does.
Yes, worst
It
comes
just
to worst,
depends on
have
how
this-
many of them there
Yeah,
are.
it's spamming.
Yeah, get your squidcicles out.
Oh.
Gods know I'm not gonna hit shit.
Thing is, though, if
Wait
you
a
wanted
minute.
to get a little more information, seeing
Maybe
what
I'll
the fuck
try
is
to
going
fuck
on
with
with
their
them,
heads. I don't know.
yeah, maybe. Or I could,
Wait a minute.
just pop in looking like, hey, I'm just, one of you guys that's a goblin, and just being like, sorry, I missed the briefing. What the fuck is going on?
Yes.
Oh my God.
Let's do that.
Wait. I
Yeah.
have an idea.
So,
Tyler,
Oh,
how big
no.
is
no.
Here we go.
how
again.
big is that? How big is
Here we
that
go
room?
again.
How big?
Caroline, darling.
So
How
as
big is that room?
I think this is a good time for a break. While everyone tries to make a decision.
Phil can use disguise self and come in as a 6'4" goblin.
Not in lifts and not wearing a big
he
hat.
was
Oh,
taking
no.
me
Nice.
to
So,
get ice cream.
as a brief aside, apparently if you take an alpaca and put them in a flock of sheep, they become king sheep because he's tall.
Nice.
Like all the sheep are just like, oh, he's the boss now. Look
Oh,
look
yeah.
at him.
No, that makes complete
He's so
sense.
tall.
Yeah.
And just they
That's
just instantly
100%
default.
sense.
Yeah.
I imagine it's similar with goblins. My God, look at how tall he is.
My
Walking like George and Lenny from Mice and Men.
Oh my god.
So before that happens,
We're gonna get
so
some dice away.
It's either going to be vague goblinoid stereotypical racism or tentacle hentai. This is why you come to the stream. One or the other, possibly both. You never know. We're gonna take a break, but we do have dice. We have delicious candy striped dice. Don't eat them, please. Don't.
Actually, I found them. I'm gonna go get them.
Awesome. Yeah, they don't taste as good as they look. Don't. It's not. Don't.
Do not.
Just
Don't.
Just don't. It's not worth
Don't.
it.
You can throw them, huh? You can throw them on a tray,
You throw them, that's fine. Don't put them in your
and
mouth.
they'll give you a number
Look at them.
for fun.
They do look like they taste good, though. Look, I mean,
Oh,
I'm sorry.
man. They do. They
look
really
like
do.
They taste good. Gummy dice. There's a market. If you're
See if I can.
candy making,
No.
gummy dice. If they make gummy Legos, you can make gummy dice.
There we go. There.
Look at that. They look delicious.
Oh wow.
Once again, available for our subscribey folks. If you haven't, please do so. It's worth it, please.
Subscribey,
Eager
Scribey.
love.
These are. I think they retail for like $15.99.
Yeah. They're
So
they're nice. They're really nice. Check them out. Maybe get a subscription. Again, you're blowing $15.99 on something.
yeah.
You're blowing it on something.
You spent that much on Amazon yesterday. I know you did.
You did. We're not judging. We're not blaming.
Yeah.
Just saying. Instead,
You did, and Gears was there. Gears knows.
Instead of objects made of silicone, you could be getting dice. I mean,
What objects made of silicone?
so anyway, we're gonna have thing in just a minute. I have an idea for.
What's our word?
I secret word because I am a silly bitch. Squiddies. Combination of squid and titties.
Ooh,
Because
yes.
tentacle hentai put it in mind. Also, my wife got a miniature.
You're welcome.
Yes.
You're welcome for
Suggested.
that, by the way.
Suggested. I'll have to show it when I'm done. But squiddies, as close as you can. I am sure that this chat has combined the word titties with various other things. I believe.
So many other things.
I believe.
Just today.
Just today, like not even like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not even.
Kafka, we're not talking about you, but we're talking about you.
Mm-hmm.
But we'll be
Queen
back shortly, and we'll let people know how that works out. We'll get those off to it. Again, subscribe. Squiddies, do it.
Say
well-
squiddies and you'll get dice.
There
Yeah,
it is.
Just
There
type
it is.
squiddies and you'll get dice if you're a
There it is.
subscriber.
Yay! Do
Okay,
it.
we'll be back
Yeah.
in 10. Okay,
Back
bye.
then. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. back. Nothing weird happened. No one did anything. Why do you ask? Nothing odd is happening at all.
Nope.
This would be the gaslight hour. Anyway, who got dice? Did anyone get dice? Someone?
Yes, we did.
Oh my god.
Rivy.
Vivi.
Rivy the Spinny?
Really?
Yeah, Rivy the Spinny.
Vivi the
Yay!
Spinny.
Shoot you a DM real quick.
Fantastic. We'll get you a DM in just a moment.
Woo!
Slide into those DMs. Those delicious, delicious dice. Don't eat them. Don't put them in your mouth. Don't.
Do not eat them.
Don't.
Vivi, I know you.
Don't.
Do not.
They don't taste like anything. It's not worth it. Don't do it.
Ribby, do it.
No, stop.
No, do not.
And then, no. They do look really tasty. Again, gummy dice. If anyone's involved in candy making or has kind of gummy dice, if they make gummy Legos, I feel like the bridge has been crossed. Do it.
No.
Tell me if you brought tell me right now if you brought a bag of gummy dice to some weirdo nerd gathering, you wouldn't be belle of the ball. That's just
Look at what you guys did. Vivi is now looking at the dice with numbing intent.
no.
Good.
No, you
Okay.
can't do it. No, because it can be tracked back to me. I don't give a shit what you do. This can blow back on me. Think of me. Shit. Great. Now I gotta watch headlines or someone choking on dice.
You gotta whisper there, Rivy.
Check out your whispers.
Check
The
your
dog
whispers.
whispers. The
This
dog.
is
And if not, if you miss it, you can just DM me, and I'll get you in contact with.
DM them
Yeah.
anyway. Just shoot DMs. I don't know. Just do it. Okay.
Mm.
Fuck it. Who cares? The attention.
Fuck it, we're doing it live.
The attention. But yes, once again, thank you to Libris Arcana for giving us dice to give away finally to someone. And thank you, Rivy, and everyone, truly. Subscribe, get fun shit. Again, there are $15 and a couple hours a week you're not doing anything with. Give it to us. Wait. At least the time. If you want to give us $15, I'll take it. I don't give a shit. You got off track. Anyway, tentacle hentai. Let's go forward. Wait, no, hang on. Wait.
I mean, probably.
Wait, hang on. I feel like we lost the track. No, short stack. Wait, no! Hang on! Wait, which tab am I on?
Oh God.
Shit.
Look, just reopen Goblin tab, okay?
Ah!
Not that one, but the other one.
Oh, wait,
Thank
okay,
God.
yeah, no, there. It's fine.
So I have an
Everything
idea.
is sane and totally normal. Some of us
So
eat noodles. Some of us turned into a rabbit.
Mhm.
Just
Well,
saying.
I'm always a rabbit.
Oh, okay, there you go. Some of
She's
you-
always Bun Bun.
So-
That's true.
I don't like how you said that, but anyway, there
It's
was
true. I'm
passion.
Bun Bun.
There was passion.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway, you have a plan.
Go to Patreon to find out.
Yes.
God damn it.
So I was thinking, right? All I need is a quick glance in there to see like the general layout, and then I throw down Moonbeam. I don't need to see what's in there. I just move it all around the perimeter of the room.
Or sneaky tentacles.
Why not both?
What's going on?
You hit him in the middle. I get them around the edges.
You hit from the front, I hit from the back. Yes, I'm very familiar with that maneuver.
Down the hall, you hear Uskosh just kind of sneeze. Move on with his life. Anyway, man, seen some shit. So
Yep.
there are various plans on the table.
Seeing as this is a democracy, let's let the others decide.
Filial and Tatter are party to these two. And you're pretty sure at the moment Kino has the brain cell. They both have plans, similarly insane.
Kino's just licking himself the whole time.
Just kind of pops something out with the sound of moving a chicken bone out of socket. Just lick. So
look, if they're inflammation, then that means that they're close together. And that means, you know.
what is the...
What were they talking about in there?
They were talking. They're kind of. It appears that the tall goblin is ordering the other goblins to get into some kind of defensive formation.
So they're trying to figure out sneak attacks without triggering too much, I'm guessing.
They're working and teeing up to the to face the door and you know they're trying to make something happen.
Goblin rogues, they're trying to figure out sneak attacks, huh?
No, we're trying to figure out how to sneak attack.
Oh, we are.
No, yeah, they're...
Caroline wants to cast Moonbeam. All she needs is a glance in the room, and Sam just wants to throw out tentacles. But
just
what were the goblins talking about?
They were talking about.
They're just getting us ready to go into the room.
Okay.
Getting ready.
They'll just play on
They're
fucking
preparing. They're just preparing themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's just go in there and fuck them up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Open the door like a normal person and say hello.
Do you open the door like a normal person, or do you door kick that bitch?
All right, first, yeah, like they know we're out here, right? So Filial's just gonna go beat on the door.
Surrender.
Just beat on the door. We'll give you a fair chance. You can run.
You hear some goblin retorts, most of them a little spicy. It seems your offer is rejected.
They said fuck you and your mom.
A little bit.
I'm translating.
Yeah, a little bit.
They said fuck you and your mother, and your mother's little dog too.
Yeah, amusingly, goblins have a lot of words for that.
I figured it's pretty close.
It's like the Inuit with snow. You have many names. But
many words for fuck you and the horse you rode in on.
Just shouting that, just pain, kind of looking at Caroline. So it seems your offer of parley has been rejected.
You should tell him what we did to his friends.
Jesus.
Well, your
friends.
Your dragon zombie's still around, right?
Yeah.
And his breath, that's back. That's back because it's.
That is back.
Yeah.
These poor sons of bitches.
We killed everyone else, including your ogre and the half dragon, who is now our friend. So I don't know if that helps.
There's a lot of shouting of "You don't scare us. We don't know what the fuck you're talking about."
We're not trying to scare you. We're just heading south. We just want to pass through. We don't want to.
You don't have to die.
You don't have to. We just want to pass through.
All right, in 10 minutes.
Home. Fuck you, invaders. When's lunch? My feet hurt.
In 10 minutes, we're gonna.
If I give you, hey, listen, I can.
Oh.
What if I give you 10 gold? Would that just stand to the side and let us fucking pass through?
It just shouting through the door. You hear what appears to be, and I assume you still have the spider for the surveillance camera.
Yeah.
The tall goblin waving his stick very, very imperiously, shouting that there's more in life than gold. To which some of the other goblins shout, "What the fuck are you on about? What the fuck are you on about?" So how? There's
traitor to his race.
There's disruption in the ranks. The formation is breaking. They're yelling.
Oh yeah.
Get fucking. I'm tall. Just whacking people with sticks. Just don't let them. They're not gonna give you shit. They're just gonna kill you. They're just like trying to beat people into shape. Keep in formation. There was a brief it was teetering on the edge of rebellion, but he got him. Hang on, let me fuck. I want to know now because you got me interested. Can he actually do this? Hang on, because I have stats. Hang on. I'm not going to narrative it. I'm putting it in the hands of dice because it's fun.
Let's do it. Yeah.
Let's do it. Let's do
Can
it.
he actually do this? It's possible. It's not impossible, right?
Is he trying to convince them to? Is he trying to
Fucking most of
persuasion the rest
Yeah,
of his crew?
trying to persuade.
You wanna roll? Because
Nope.
I offered gold. It started this. You want to just roll off persuasion against me?
I mean,
Yeah, go for it.
I mean, if it
Yeah,
works
or
in our
bluff.
favor, I can
Hey.
raise it to 100 gold from my own loot.
oh my god.
Anybody want to give me guidance? Anybody want to give me guidance on persuasion? Actually, hold on a second. Do
I don't have guidance.
I can give myself.
I can.
guidance. It's a
actually-
cantrip, so I'm gonna give myself
Is it
guidance
possible-
on persuasion.
Is it possible for me to give
I
Bardic
think you can persuade
inspiration
yourself.
for this?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
That is
Then
Bardic.
I'll give
Bardic.
Filial Bardic inspiration.
All right,
yeah.
so persuasion. 16 plus what's bardic inspiration is a d6.
Yeah, 1d6.
Okay, so 16 plus 3, so 17, 18, 19. 19 persuasion.
That's not half bad. Doing
Yeah,
it,
he
some of
rolled a
them.
1.
Yeah. Yeah. No.
He rolled a natural 1.
Nat- He
Oh,
falls
wow.
off his shoes
You
and
roll.
his head dies. He falls down off his
Oh
shoes.
wow.
What is that? What?
Um,
Please tell us what happens to him. This is gonna be great. A nat 1 on this.
Mutiny, 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 mutiny.
They kill him for the audacity of implying
What's up, Bankfish?
something better than gold,
So he's just gonna take the 10 gold.
and they work for us now.
'Cause the door wasn't locked, right?
No,
So he's
not
just
at
gonna
all.
open the door crack, take the 10 gold, and just throw it in the room.
Just hug it. So again, Tatter has the closed circuit camera spider at the moment. The goblin does his best. Legitimate et tu brute. He gets ganked.
Oh.
There's
yeah.
about 13, 14 goblins in here. They decide the king is dead, long live the king.
Yeah.
Um,
You told a pack of goblins. Excuse me?
it's
I'll make that 5, and they'll say we'll give you the rest of it when we get to the other side of the room. We'll throw 5 in,
Yeah.
you get the other 5
It-
when we get there.
This is amazing to watch because that goblin gets rocked. Kick him to the curb. His bits, the big hat and the big shoes are taken off. Long live the new king me.
Yeah.
And this also quickly sets into a squabble of there's money on the ground.
Yeah, now there's also money on the ground.
Time to go.
And
Yep.
you because there's already an argument. You're willing to bet if any more money hits the ground, there's gonna be a lot of succession really fast.
Oh no.
Sam throws another 5 gold.
Just
Wait, I also throw gold. Throw gold.
how much gold are you throwing?
I'm throwing down 10.
No. Just like some kind of parade in hell. You whipping gold to the children that are armed and cannibalistic. Okay. I had this encounter set up. Everything set up.
Oh, I'm
it
sorry. Did we derail your encounter again?
I should be getting used to it, but I'm
Yeah.
not. It's a surprise.
We nuke another encounter again.
Well, again.
Like a fool.
We literally bought our way out of this one.
You literally bought your way out. It's a bunch of goblins.
It only
I don't know
cost us,
why
what,
more people don't do
25 gold.
it. 25 gold, just F encounter. Boop, done.
There
And
you go.
now, granted,
Goblins.
you have to move because between goblins ramming machetes through each other's face for part of the gold coin, and general disruption, they are aware that you're there, and they're also sometimes aware that the gold came from you. So you really hasten through the room.
Hey, Payne, does this count?
Pain just that dog snort. You don't know if that's a
What's
positive or
Kino
negative.
doing this whole time?
Kino's just like, look at all this. He's just derping around. Look at all this stuff. There's people playing. There's people running around and doing some baby cool. Just stop. Don't lick it. Oh,
Sam's just running along with the others, being like, sweetheart,
come on, baby. Come
follow
on.
here.
Come on, baby. Come on. Now there is
He's
a
just derpily walking his way while Carnage is going around him.
yeah. He's just hey. Someone falls. It's like, oh, you're petting me. That was when I was growing up. We lived way out in the country, and there was this very fluffy stray cat. It was hanging out on the porch. My dad was trying to get it to go away, so he was kind of not really kicking it, but pushing it with his foot, and it kept snuggling his foot. I'm like,
Oh my god.
so dude, stop! I'm not petting you. Yay, pets. However, this does slightly complicate the situation because once you come into the room, there appears to be 3 exits. There's one door directly across from where you came in, sort of on the north side of the room. On the south side, in the southwest corner, there are 2 doors, right in the corner, which does complicate things a little bit because this has been a wonderful plan, but it's going to work just so long. And of these doors, 2 of them are wood. The one directly across from the one you came in, and the one going into sort of the south wall at the bottom corner is wood, and then the one going into the southwest corner is stone. They all appear to be shut, but you don't know if they're locked or trapped or what the situation is. But you kind of need to figure something out pretty quick because this is going to last just
I will.
so long.
I'll cast Mage Hand
Okay.
and try to open up one of the wooden doors.
Okay. Anyone in particular?
Is it wood, stone, wood, or wood,
Yeah,
stone?
it goes. So if you think of the room like this, okay, came in here is wood, stone, wood.
So then the first wooden door. the one
First
closest
wooden
to
door
us,
straight
yeah.
across from you. Mage hand.
Mhm.
I imagine it makes that noise.
Yeah, no, exactly.
Just like the sound of ale displacement.
It's what it is. Goes over, tries the door. It doesn't appear to be locked. Give it a turn.
Yep, open it.
Nothing immediately triggers, but you have learned sometimes there's other means. But it does indeed open. You would have to look a little bit more to see if there's anything terrible going on, but nevertheless.
Do we want to go through this or open a different one?
Well, Filial is just gonna so the goblins are all
Fucking each other up.
Fighting it out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so we're
It's-
gonna walk. Filial's gonna kind of walk an edge in around the wall, like around the goblins, and
Keep it a low
I'm gonna
profile.
check, kind of peek into this door that was just opened.
Yeah. Roll me your perception, if you be so kind.
I'm gonna use a luck point.
You've been hurt before.
12.
12. looking around. Ooh, quick little check. That's actually kind of nifty. A little bit more exotic trap going on. Basically trip runes. It's some etching on the inside of the door frame. Something triggers, but it seems that it's cued for if a person goes through. And from a cursory glance, again, not huge on enchanting or rune work and such, but have fucked around with traps before. This is one of them bullshit ones where it doesn't kick off right away.
Hmm.
So it tries to hit the middle of the party, not the first guy,
Oh.
which is bullshit.
Oh.
But it tripped.
It is not tripped.
It's not tripped.
Mage
Okay, so
hand and the door didn't trip.
he's gonna back up a couple
Yeah.
of steps, take out a handful of silver, 5
Mhm.
silvers,
Yep.
look over at the goblins and whistle at them.
You're able to attract a degree of interest, I imagine.
Yes.
And toss that handful of silver right down that hallway.
That
My
huck
God, dude.
this is, if you haven't played an evil party, do it. All kinds of fun options open up for encounters. Oh,
I
you
love
just when
it.
you throw morality out the window, all kinds of fun options open up. Just huck them boys. I need to get a brief kind of glance into the room. This seems kind of interesting. There's so it's kind of gloomy in there, but there does seem to be going on. Not really sure because the goblins hurtle in, varying squeals and screeches of mine. However, it's 3 of them, and they unfortunately do some of the 3 Stooges thing, where one gets into the door and then they both get into each other's way, and then the third one is just trying to get over those 2, which unfortunately ties them up for several seconds, so that the ice arrow trap finally fires, doing 4d10 cold damage.
Oh, jeez.
Not sure if you liked those goblins, but you're going to need new ones. That's. I want to know how bad that was. Meanwhile, yeah, they all take 25 damage.
Chatter, you want to check the next door?
That.
Yep. Mage
Fucking-
hand opens the next door over.
God.
Heading down to the stone door, and the goblins are starting to become aware that something is up. 3 goblins getting eradicated by ice, even for a goblin, is wait, you're fucking with me, aren't you? They're not smart, but they're not completely stupid.
Sam just throws 10 more gold to distract them.
Never mind. Rescind all previous statement. They're still fucking each other up. It's not a problem. Try the stone door, which is the next one in the roster. That sucker is locked. It's got a big, heavy kind of like hatch turn, and your mage hand cannot put enough.
All right,
mage
then
hand to.
the mage
I
hand will
got-
go to the next one over.
Yeah.
I've got okay, go.
I got
got
knock.
Well, yeah. Let's see what happens with the last one, and then we'll decide what door it is next.
Mage hand is over. It's just like feeding ducks, but with more murder. It's not with more
Murder instead of
just more.
breadcrumbs.
Yeah. Well,
It's
it's cats just let them fuck each other up.
It's like Tom Nichols feeding poisoning pigeons in the fog.
It's just,
With
You're gonna end up with-
anxiety.
you're just
and
going to end up
lack
with
of
one.
propriety. With the Audubon Society. With our games.
Gonna end up with one
and
veteran
quite
and
a
very
variety
rich
of
goblin.
unpleasant names. Not against any religion.
And here we go. Trying the door. That one is not happening. Also locked. Not wanting to go.
Is there any
That's good
space
block.
above or below the doors? Either
It's
the
a
stone
quick
one or
check.
this one? Can the spider go through any of the cracks?
Does not appear. Also, you do learn something. The south door. So you have the stone door, which is like set in. It looks like it might like rotate out of the way.
Yeah.
The other one, it's got wood on the front. That's an iron door. There's iron back there.
Okay.
Okay.
That's not happening.
No space for spiders to crawl in any cracks.
You'd probably have to take more time than you have to try to explore for that.
Yeah.
But it
Just
does not.
wanted to
There's
take
nothing obvious.
All right, somebody knock on a door.
Which one?
All three of them go south, right?
The goblins who froze to death, or
No, the doors. All three of the doors go south, right?
Well,
And
one goes west. The other ones
Okay.
are on the south side of the room. So
Okay. The stone door and the wooden door were on the south side of the.
correct. The wood and iron door and the stone.
I think the stone door.
Stone door.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Then Sam casts a knock on the stone door.
Excellent.
And the
I
mage
believe
can't
that just.
close
I
it
believe
if
that
it
just
succeeds.
goes, doesn't it? Do you have to?
Does it just go?
Yeah, it just goes.
Yeah.
It just goes. I
Yeah,
don't think
Yeah, it
there's
just opens.
Yep.
All right.
And
They
it's
can't
loud
open
as
it.
fuck.
Behold, I stand at the door. Boom. The goblins
Knock, knock, knock.
become concerned. You're down to about 5 or 6.
Oh yeah, that's
And they are concerned as the sudden God would like into this door, and he's pissed. Just and the door, sure enough, begins to rotate. Oh, but it kind of rolls. Bit of a fallout kind of door.
All right. Filial's gonna take a peek at this one.
Quick little peek in. Let me see where we're at. Yes. Quick look in. This is interesting.
I don't like it when he says that. I don't like it at all.
It's a problem. Looking into the room, a couple things. First of all, seems like a dead end. Second of all, you're willing to bet what's killing each other in the front room is just part of this, because you have a hobgoblin who appears to be pretty well geared, and 3 other hobgoblins sorting loot. They have also become aware because Thor, god of thunder, apparently tried to get into their room.
Yeah.
Um,
I mean, he did.
in
In their defense, he did.
their defense.
Yeah.
Lord tried.
So there's Philip kind of poking his head in, and these hobgoblins looking, and there's sort of a moment of mutual what the fuck, and they're not. So you wouldn't believe this. Funniest thing happened.
I'm gonna. It's time to fight.
Yeah. This
Yeah.
is
It's time to
I
fight.
mean,
this is complicated.
Free action. Filial is gonna kind of over his shoulder, like say that. It's time to fight.
It's we got problems now.
Yeah.
And he is like he's gonna cast a spell. And it is going to be on the biggest and baddest of the hobgoblins in the room.
Yes.
Whichever one looks biggest and baddest, he's gonna cast Hold Person.
Ooh.
Good stuff. All right, give me just 1 second while I get my ducks in a row here, because of course I didn't have this one ready. Why the fuck would I?
Oh no.
It's fine.
Oh, and because Warlock, what level are these? These are 3rd. So actually, because I don't have a choice at what level I cast these spells, I'm casting it on the two of the 3 biggest, baddest.
Fair enough.
And can I also use a free action? Real quick before we start?
Sure. What the fuck?
On the 3rd one, I cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter.
Okay, let's see what we're doing.
Surprise, motherfucker!
Surprise, motherfucker.
Can I guess-
Surprise, motherfucker.
Can I cast a spell?
Sure.
I'd like
Leon,
to... Okay,
throw
I'd
it
like
on
to
the
cast.
pile, I guess.
Okay, I'd like to cast Moving Blade.
Yeah, of course you would. Well, you're not actually in combat yet, goddammit. Wait till you're actually in combat. What the fuck? Oh my lord. Hang on. I'm trying to. Life! Oh my god. Let me fix all this fucking. Okay. Okay, so hold person. Let's start there. Now, there's a save on hold person, if I remember right. Right?
Yes.
That didn't change. I would say that
Wisdom.
would suck if that changed.
Yep. Wisdom save.
Yeah.
That's what I thought. Okay. Give me just a moment while I try to unfuck this shit. There. Okay. Let me save. That is this. Because I don't actually have this monster, so I have to fake it. That's the way it goes. And yeah, he got a 4. First one got a 4, so he's held. And then the second one, I can actually roll that one because it's here. Boop 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 boop. Give me your thing. Okay. All right, let me actually get the combat map going. Jesus. Cast a fistful of spells before I get this shit up. Anyway, so one gets held, which sucks. The second one rolling a save. If we could, okay, hang on. Give me your initiatives real quick, just in case this actually gets into the actual combat, just because it makes my life easier.
Okay.
You got 10.
Oof. Yeah, 5.
Ooh, I got a rock. Okay. Okay. All right, you want to trade? Let me do that for you then. Boopity boo boo boo. And then over here. Cool. Because I actually have to have combat running for them to actually do shit, which is annoying. Anyway, so
Sorry.
And then it was a wisdom, if I remember right.
Yep.
15.
He probably not gonna get it. 19, so bitch.
So that was the second one for
Yeah,
whole
the
person.
second one is a regular flavor hobby.
Okay, that saves.
So that did save. And then hideous laughter. Correct. Fuck. It's gonna suck. What's the save on that?
15.
15. Is that wisdom?
Yeah.
I figured. Everything's wisdom with you guys. What do we get? What do we get? Give me something. Give me something. Come on. Come on. Roll. There. Yeah, he got a 4. That's not going to do it.
No.
That's not going to do it.
No.
Yeah. So he some Joker toxin laughing happening over there.
Which one did I get the hold person on?
Goblin C.
C. Okay, right in the middle. All right.
Yep. That's the one. Oh no, no. I'm sorry. Your hold person worked on the Warlord, but amazingly not C. So
Okay.
it's fine for some fucking reason. And then hideous laughter,
There you go.
which, skull. See, he's got the giggles.
And the giggles.
It sounds nicer than it is. Uh, and then I guess everyone else wants to throw shit at him. I don't think you could booming blade in the surprise round. I think that's no. He was ambushing these people. But some quick spell work is allowed. But barring that, Caroline, the Warlord, Tatter, Hobgoblin B, C, D, Sam, and then Filial is the turn order. And that's where we said. So we have one goblin cackling, like unpleasantly. That I don't know if you ever saw Batman the animated series. Dude, when they animated people dying from Joker toxin, you felt bad for those people. That kind of shit is occurring. Not funny, haha. Funny, and and the other one, the Warlord, is held. He's glaring at you for all he's worth, but that is what's occurring. So, Caroline, would you like to start us off?
Yes. I'd like to go up to right over here.
I'm goddamn sure you are.
Yep. And I would like to booming blade.
I would like to smash.
Yes.
All right, let's make it happen, Captain.
She's gonna boom the shit out of that blade.
Boom.
Bonk.
Boom the blade.
Let's see.
You get 2 attacks now, don't you?
Actually, yeah.
I was gonna say.
Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna do.
I know, a reminder. I shouldn't have said anything.
Oof, 10.
But that won't do it.
Yo.
28 will do it.
Goddamn.
So,
that's a critical.
So.
That's a problem. That's a problem.
Guess what I'm going to do? So, first let me go ahead and roll, damage.
I don't know why.
Normal damage. I got, 18 bludgeoning, and I'm also going to, smite.
Stop. He's already dead. Oh my god. He's already dead.
And I'm doing this for a reason. I promise.
You're fucking not! You're doing this because you're a bad person. God.
Well, that may be true. But I'm also gonna do Wrathful Smite.
Mm-hmm. Of course.
At level 2.
Mm-hmm.
If this will roll, I would like this to roll, please.
One can hope. The game rebels against the horseshit you're pulling. The man is dead.
So that is 6 plus.
Boom.
So that is 10
I'm
necrotic.
adding it. I can put it in.
10
I keep putting it
necrotic
in.
plus 15. So that is 25 necrotic damage that I dealt to him. I would also like to point out, I am now, because I just got a 20,
yeah.
I now have that much temp HP.
Yeah.
I have 25 temp HP now.
Yeah. So, something happens. Hobgoblin C is willing to make something happen. He's willing to, fight for the Caroline does something. It's as she swings, it's as something happens. You've seen some weird shit happen. Most recently, the puppy that came out of a dude's head. But other than that, when you swing it, even for Caroline, it's like, ooh, this could be bad. That hammer goes through. And not in the normal, horrifying, slow-mo car crash way. It hits him and just keeps going. And where there was Hobgoblin, there is Ash. I mean, there's not even enough to make a Hobgoblin. Just Ash.
Oh, audio.
Oh no! I'm having
There
a
you go.
No.
There's just dust and smoke and kind of this colorless mist. Like, I mean, that guy just gets unmade.
Oof.
Which is a fucking moment in time. The one Hobgoblin, unfortunately, finds that hilarious, whether he wants to or not. Just cackling. The
Just
Goblin
Joker
Warlord.
laughing while crying, and it's not from the laughing.
Oh.
Hobgoblin Warlord's like, oh my! that
I do know that-
certainly happened.
I do know that the Bulldog got a face full of whatever the fuck that
Just
was.
ash and necromantic shit and the frustration of death.
Oh yeah,
That-
I also casted Booming Blade, so it was loud as fuck too.
Yeah, that was. Fuck.
It's just a dual.
I don't think the Warlord gets to do anything. If I remember right.
I also dealt
held.
11.
He's paralyzed.
Yeah, he's paralyzed. So
He gets
11
to
bugs
he gets
damage as well.
wait, let me see. When does he get to wisdom save? Because he gets to try and break free.
yeah, I think he just. Yeah, if I remember right. That's...
But I don't know if it's in but his next turn or my next turn. She's right at the end of his turn. So he doesn't get to do anything.
Yeah, he doesn't
but
get to
at
do
the
the
end
turn,
of
but
his
he
turn,
maybe
can
do
try
the
to
next
break free.
turn.
Yeah.
That's what I thought. So he again glares at you all as hard as he can. Maybe a little bit of concern with Caroline. That not sure what's going on there. Doesn't want any part of it. Got a 16. Son of a bitch. Finally.
Damn.
That saves, yeah.
That saves. Finally. He kind of starting to shaking it off. Maybe just out of expediency because Jesus.
You want to
Yeah.
run? You can run.
Rallying up. Tatter, it's your turn. Yeah, just watch the dude get unmade. That's cool. That
Okay, so
golly.
it's just those three now.
Correct.
Where is?
One of which is again laughing uncontrollably.
Yeah, right.
I also want to point out, Caroline's HP is now like 74.
Jesus God.
Do a 10-foot radius sphere on the Warlord.
Ooh.
Does that catch Caroline?
Let's take a look. We'll take a look.
I think it does. Actually, is it say of my choice? So even if it does, it's okay because it says
Okay.
each creature of my choice in that area.
Oh wait, is it Wither and Bloom?
So it's okay. No, it's just it says each creature within of my choice in that area.
Yeah.
So
Wait,
not
what-
Caroline.
What's the
Nothing.
spell?
You're fine.
Nothing.
No, I'm asking what the spell is.
I haven't done it yet.
None of it
it's
yet.
wither. Jesus Christ! It's Wither and Bloom. So everybody does a con save of 15, except for Caroline.
All
Oh
right.
hell yeah!
Let's see.
You can actually heal me with that too.
No, I can't. How?
You can. Yeah, that's
How?
it's
Necromantic.
Wither and Bloom.
Oh yeah.
What?
It's the second half of the spell.
Do you need healing?
No,
No.
she fucking doesn't.
So then what are you talking about?
I don't, but
And you can't be
I
healed.
don't, but I can.
No, she fucking doesn't. What's the save? Is it 15?
Yes.
All right. Shit. You don't need shit.
I don't.
Don't confuse
I-
me.
But you can.
Goblin
But
B
you don't.
saves.
Whatever.
Finds it hilarious that he saved. Goblin
All three.
B saves. Warlord did not. He got like an 8. So, but his henchmen, his hench gobs, did save. Son of a bitch.
So save
Damn.
means you only take half of the damage. Okay, 2d6. They both take 10, and the other guy takes 5.
Jesus. Holy shit. I think that's the opposite. It's they saved, he didn't. So he takes 10.
Whoever
However it
saved
shakes
only
out,
takes
they take the thing.
Yeah.
People take damage, damn it. That's how it works. Surging necromantic power. You don't get healed for shit because Caroline, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
They don't like it much. Goblin B seems to be dealing with it just fine. When does Goblin B get to save? Or does it just wear off over time? I can't remember how the laughter thing works. Shit. I believe that was Sam's contribution, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Responsibility for your bullshit.
Yeah.
God damn. I think it gives them disadvantage on everything.
At the end of its turns, and each time it takes damage, it gets to save.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Okay, makes
Then
sense.
let's do that because he did take damage.
They should all take save.
And if the save is triggered by damage, it has advantage.
That's not going to do it. Fair enough. Never mind. Oh, get back in there. Why did you go away? I don't know why they did that. Anyway, okay. I don't know why they got deleted out. Anyway, out of my initiative order. He does not save.
It's also prone, so
Yeah.
if that affects
cackling.
Caroline's attack rolls against it.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's
Ooh.
gonna fuck his shit up real bad.
Because I think that gives Caroline advantage.
A's trying to make
Hey.
something happen. That is not gonna work. Nope. A's. Ooh. Let me try here. Hang on. He's gonna try. Oh god.
Oh no.
No, that's not gonna do it. Fuck. He's just cackling. Like he's trying. He's getting up. He's trying, but he's having to catch his breath trying to make something happen, and it's just not working for him. That's not gonna do it. Still cackling. It's hilarious. Hobgoblin C. Fuck. He's gonna try. He's gonna. It's all down to you. Your time to shine, big man.
Yep.
God damn. Coming at you with a long sword. He's gonna get you. Grips that boy and comes on in. Down. Got 11. Shit.
11 to hit?
Yep.
No.
Not gonna do it.
Nope.
Not gonna do it. Yeah, that's a problem.
Not happening, Captain.
This is gonna be a problem. Yeah, it's a problem.
Yep.
Sam. What would you like to do?
I'm going to cast
Horrifying, I'm sure.
Mind Sliver on the Warlord.
Ooh, okay.
Intelligence save 15.
He's a little bit sharper than his buddies. A little bit.
Just a little.
He got a 3. That's not going to help. That's
Oh, for fuck's sake. That's a 2.
Oof.
But he has disadvantage on it, or he has -4 on his next saving throw.
Oh, God, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And filial is just good. Uh-oh.
Sam, anything
It's
else you got him?
It's an intelligence save, isn't it?
Chomping at it.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, cool.
Yep. So I guess it's filial.
Yeah. So filial will take out the toothpick
Oh no!
Oh no.
and say, free action, say, mind spell. So, and he will cast Mind Sliver on the Warlord.
Ooh.
it's an int save at a -4.
Ooh.
It's so bad. It's gonna be so bad. Oh no. That's a 4. That's a 4.
Oh.
What do you got, Ruin?
So you cast and get a little bit of a sting on him. Oh, nice little 5 damage.
Okay.
And the warlord, who's been kind of trying to rally his men, kind of trying to do something, just stops. Like he suddenly kind of freezes up. And you see him blink several times. And he's just kind of standing there. He kind of looks like if he has this kind of shocked posture. Like if you just told him something really bad or something. And he just stands there. And just kind of looks around like he's kind of almost seeing it for the first time. And just starts like kind of softly weeping. Like just tears start coming down. And he just kind of staggers and sits on the ground. Just kind of looking around like just absolutely befuddled. Absolutely staggered. Just befuddled and just like in shock. Like you don't know what the fuck just happened.
I don't know what the fuck you said.
I think we're playing with a reversal game.
Like he's just kind of
I don't know what the fuck just happened, but I like this pick.
whatever it was, I'm for it. Caroline, back to the top of the order.
Alrighty. I am going to go ahead and I know that I'm going to have a lot of advantages attacking Hobgoblin B.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
But
But
it is
I
up to
think
you.
But I think he is going to have this next round. And I don't think he's going to be moving. So Hobgoblin C.
Yeah.
Let's do this.
All right.
Boom. And does a 17 hit?
It does not. Oh, no, hang on. Nope, wrong one. Yes, it does.
Okay.
Wrong hob. Wrong hob.
Does a 14 hit?
It does not.
Okay, so 17 hits. One hit. Oh, it is chugging for some reason.
Well, yeah, it's got to roll like 40 dice.
Yeah. Okay. It is 8 bludgeoning.
He's dead.
Oh, he's dead?
He's dead.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, cool.
He's already dead.
Just
Okay. Just 8 bludgeoning dead. Okay.
Just drop that, man.
Damn.
Warlord just kind of watches that happen, and he doesn't freak out. He doesn't get angry, and he just sees in shock. Like I don't know if
Oh,
you've
audio.
ever. Oh no,
He's good.
Oh, good.
Okay.
I don't know if you've ever been around somebody that have gotten disastrous news. Like one of those life-changing things and not for the better. That's how this dude looks.
Oh.
He just like he's kind of aware. He's not like messed up. He's still aware of what's happening, but it's just like it doesn't click. And he's just sitting, kind of looking at his hand full of rings and his longsword, as if everyone else kind of isn't there. And he's kind of looking at the dude who just got pulped, and the dude got turned to ash. Tatter, it's your turn.
Okay, so it's the hobgoblin and the warlord.
Yeah.
Where is it? And they've both taken damage.
Yes, they have.
I'll toll the dead on the warlord.
Alrighty. Go ahead. That's
15. Wisdom 15,
Yep.
yeah.
Wiz 15. That's what
There we go.
Yeah, he's not gonna.
Alright, and
Oof.
then it's just. Where are you? Let's see. 2d12.
Ooh. Let's get it.
19 damage.
That'll
Oh
do.
yeah.
The bell tolls in the warlord, and he just definitely seems to be in pain as necromantic energies surge through his flesh. But he just he kind of moves a little bit, but he doesn't do anything to defend himself or try to do. Man seems fucked up. Have you ever seen someone get one of their loved ones diagnosed with cancer or something? That's the echelon he's in.
He's
It's
having
bad.
a very bad day.
He's having a
Oh.
bad fucking time.
Oh.
Just Hobgoblin because he's the only one left. That's fucking awesome. Just cackling, cause fuck.
These guys.
Yeah, you ain't getting out of it this time either. Shit.
These guys are on two opposite ends of the man.
Yeah, no, there you have the two. You have bipolar in one room. It's bad. Sam,
Mm-hmm.
you made that giggle bitch giggle. He's stuck.
Mm-hmm. So he's still laughing, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay. So let me see how far this is. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Sam is just going to slowly walk up to the guy who's just laughing and
Yeah.
tears just fucking falling down
Just cackling.
on his face from fear more than anything else.
Still laughing. Shit.
Yeah, and just kind of get
Just crying. Tears are
and
streaming down his face.
Ugh.
yeah, and Sam
Wishing
just kind
for
of
his
gives
death.
him Sam just kind of gives him a half a mockingly comforting smile and just says, "You should have left when you had the chance," and casts Toll the Dead on him.
Jesus. Amazing.
Yeah, he got a 1.
Yeah.
All right, let's see what this does.
Yeah, that's bad. That's bad.
All right, well, that was an 8.
Yeah, he did. he yeah, that's not good. He little did. Just necromantic energy. And again, this warlord watches his last man get undone. Yeah, necromantic energy surging into him. And he's kind of mumbling to himself. It's kind of hard to follow, but it's definitely somewhat self-reproachful. But he does nothing. He doesn't exclaim. He doesn't really react. Filial, what would you like to do?
Filial is going to kind of do a little bit of the same thing in 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah. Up to the warlord, but he's going to crouch down, and Filial likes to work on information.
Yeah.
So the warlord is sitting. Is
Yeah.
he effective? Is he prone?
Yeah,
Effectively
yeah.
prone? Okay.
Absolutely.
All right. So Filial's going to crouch down and free action, he's going to look at the warlord kind of in his eyes and say, "Tell me what's going on in there."
And he looks. And Filial, you've seen some people going through some stuff in your career. You have seen a few people break. Like when people actually break. This man's broken. This isn't something cracked. He's just, there's no point. There's no point. I don't know what I was thinking. It's just, look at this. Look.
Ruin this whole man's life.
There's no point.
You had the chance to run.
Guys,
Yeah.
it was important.
Was?
Yeah.
Why?
Because I was going to be somebody. I was going to fucking hobgoblin. Be a fucking king or warlord. Something. Like he's just kind of... And...
This thing is dirty.
It's...
Ooh.
And I
God damn.
love it.
It...
I love this
A
toothpick.
whisper. A whisper. Just that gravelly, hollow voice. I ruined his ambition. Now, with this, it's not going to do this every time. There are varying degrees and effects that it can have, but the splinter of ruin can make things bad. You have to be careful, though. There can be occasional issues. Don't fuck up.
Side effects.
Ooh.
Don't lose the save. Just don't.
Don't lose the save.
Don't
Do not.
Oh.
let them beat you. Do not. But yeah, no, his ambition is ruined, which means his drive and will to power, which as a hobgoblin is like blood or air.
Oh.
The thing that defines him as a grasping, totalitarian, vicious hobgoblin bastard has manually been ripped out of him. And not cleanly. He's aware that he had it, and now that he doesn't. And he never will. And even if it was given back, he'd be a fucking hobgoblin warlord in a dungeon. It would mean as much to the world as a bug dying in here.
So I'm gonna ready action.
Yeah.
Eldritch blasts, both blasts, and the trigger will be if Caroline doesn't kill him on her turn.
Yeah.
Hey,
I'm gonna go ahead and make good on that.
No, yeah. Since he's prone, Caroline has advantage.
yes, absolutely you do.
Alrighty.
I feel it'll just kind of
Let's do
lean
it.
back a little bit.
Hit number 1. 18 with advantage. Okay, does a 26 hit?
Yep.
Okay. That is 8 damage.
You get 2 strikes, don't you?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
And this one... 19 or... Does a 19 hit?
Not normally, but yes. Yes, it does. You see, these
Alright.
rolls predicate on the idea that the other person is trying to defend themselves.
Fuck.
Oh. Oh.
God,
just-
why do I
God,
feel
this
kinda
thing is
bad now?
fucking devastating.
He's just getting...
Yeah.
That
rolled
silvery,
bad.
or what was it? Silvery barb.
Mind
What was
sliver.
it? Mind sliver.
Mind
Mind
sliver.
sliver did that.
Yeah,
Oh, that's max damage.
Ooh.
15.
That
15 bludge.
And
you,
Filial will just kind of cover his face as the
Yeah,
pink
it's-
mists.
Caroline, you again. You've dealt with a lot of things being a hammer wielding kitty. People dodge or brace themselves. He doesn't. So when you swing that hammer around on that second strike, man, because you kind of do, I'm gonna. It just right into his fucking head, and it makes that noise. That one sound. I don't know if any of you have ever opened coconut. It's similar.
Yeah.
My wife worked as a death investigator. It is similar.
Yeah.
And he just goes over, leaking out of his busted head, and he don't get up. Don't you feel confident?
Man.
Didn't that feel
Y'all
good?
Y'all gave this guy a lobotomy.
It does.
For some reason, like that, like whole thing, like I know Sam was like brutally killed one guy, but it's like for some reason, that guy's like final words like hit Sam. For some reason. Just a flashback to that dream from last night, and just like a split second, Sam just kind of like actually having empathy for this guy.
Are we the baddies?
We might be.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, he did.
that is Filial's flavor.
Yeah, he did. He did.
Yes.
I honestly feel like what I did was a multi at that point.
It was. That was. Oh God, I am digging that. I am digging that mind sliver one.
It's gonna be a little funky, but
Yeah.
nevertheless. But I think we'll call her, though there is treasure in the room and such. We'll get to that next time. Treasure loot. What happens if Filial loses the save? What happens then?
I don't want to find
then?
out. Like I'm definitely gonna kind of. We do need to homebrew something because.
Yeah.
I need to, because I realistically I need to attune to this thing, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. That'll be my last slot, and I need to put something in it. So.
Yep. We'll get you sorted out.
Yeah.
But no, we will figure stuff out. What more bullshit will happen? Can they actually circumvent an entire encounter again by spending less than a can of Coke?
There are still those goblins in the other room.
They're
and
still
they might have stopped to watch the carnage. And
Yeah.
there's gotta be
two
that
goblins.
repercussion too.
They don't
make
want
some more
none.
friends?
Both of them with a fistful of gold coin stuffed in their mouths, circling each other with knives. That's all that's left.
Two.
Just two. Just sizing each other up.
God.
I mean, we go in there and kill two goblins, we get all our gold back.
That is true.
Yeah.
Are we the baddies? Yes.
Yes.
Yes, you are.
Yeah.
In this scenario,
Observably the bad guys. You can prove it mathematically.
But at some point, like they did this to themselves.
Yeah, no, there's, I mean, if you didn't want to be burgled, why did you have a house with valuable stuff in it? I feel like it's your fault.
Yeah.
You can justify anything. We appreciate you coming and hanging out. I hope you have had a good holiday, however you celebrated it. Involves leafy greens, no matter how you're doing it. Ultimately, that is the unifying factor, generally speaking. We appreciate it very, very much. You coming to hang out with us, we do appreciate it. We had fun. I had fun. I know it doesn't seem like it or sound like it, but I promise I have. It is actually fun.
I had fun.
It was a thing that happened. But it was fun. Come back again. We'll do it again. Have some more dice eventually. Not right away, but eventually. We'll have some good stuff. Again, if we get up to 100 subscribers, we have a dope-ass bag. Phantom has spent excessive amount of time
Yes.
perfecting it. Please get your friends subscribe, and if nothing else, think of Phantom. The autistic
Think of
attention to
it,
detail needs to
jeez.
be rewarded. Please.
Mhm.
I want someone to have this bag. I want
Someone.
this bag to have a living home.
Do something with it.
I'm
We
about to
appreciate it
call
very,
it a
very
day.
much, whether you're on a stream, watching this in recording, or whatever. Subscribe, like, do the social media thing as the kids are wont to do. We do appreciate it very, very much. We will see you next time. Unless something explodes or I forget.
Both can happen. Also,
Both can
Be
happen.
careful.
Both can happen.
Please be
Both
careful.
can
Yeah.
happen.
But once again, I am Dr. Gears. This is Dr. Gears Presents The Dark World. I swear to God, it's a dark fantasy setting. I swear. And somewhere in there. But we appreciate it very, very much. We'll see you next time. Bye. We'll see you.
Bye.
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 Bye, everybody.
Bye,
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.